Oh, yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hit it already! Ow!
Fucking lost that. Whatever. Welcome to Humpcast, everybody, the show where a couple of buds get buzzed and hurry up and get it started. Is it you? Did you farted? My name's Garrett Lee.
I am Randy.
And today, I totally forgot to put up my green screen. No, fucking, where is it? I had a thing for this.
You were on an island. You were at the beach. You were at the beach. What happened?
I was gonna put it on something else that I have. I thought I had it in this folder, but oh, there it is. And save. And hey, I'm in Wakanda.
Aw.
Shout out to the homie up there, Chadwick Boseman. Put on music for everyone. I don't know. I can hear the music, right? I mean, I can definitely hear it. Can you guys hear the music?
I can't hear music. I don't hear music.
Oh, it's just barely.
I kind of hear it.
Yeah, they dimmed it down. That's why. Okay. Cool. Put that there for some mood. All right. Hi, everyone. What's up? Josh,
What's up?
Coming in. Love you guys for always being here. I appreciate you both. And then, of course, anyone else listening and watching, but they're the ones in the comments. So jump in the comments. We'll talk to you. Like talking to people.
Comments, bruh.
Jump in.
Jump in, bruh.
Love it. Just like every episode of Humpcast, we start off the episode with an alcoholic beverage of some sort. I want to let Ryan go first, and then I'll let you know what I'm drinking.
Okay, so you know how I work for a brewery, right?
Since when?
I've been working for a brewery for about a couple months now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm drinking a Miller High Life today. Well, I
psycher over here, guys.
I have been selling most of the shit that I've been getting and giving out. So the agave hazy is what's kicking it right now. That's what I've been shelling out for samples and for sales and shit. So
Agave hazy IPA.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's very good. Look for it at your local liquor stores or go to wingwalker.com or just give me a call and I will get you some beer. But today I'm just drinking a classic.
This is me officially giving you a call. Give me some beer. Please and thank you.
I might actually. Well, I'm going to be down. Probably. I might be in that area tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, hit me up. I don't know if I was gonna say I also have bags for you, but you might need the truck.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be driving around tomorrow. So.
Yeah. How's your car, by the way?
What do you
Because
think?
you got a new one. I just want to see how you're liking it.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I've never. What is it? A Sentra.
Sentra. Yep.
Sentra. Yeah.
I just made my payment today.
Nice.
Love the car. Good. It's good. It's going good.
I actually got scared the other day because I have a new car too,
Yeah.
and I got my very first warning light on my dashboard, and I was like, "Fuck! What the fuck? What happened? What? What?
Oh, really? Why? What is it? What's going on?
I'm not the biggest car savvy guy. I've done my share of maintenance on older cars, but as far as indications and whatnot, I don't really know all of them or know it by heart. Like
Yeah.
I could change your oil, I could change a tire, I could rotate shit, I could do all. I've changed brakes, mechanical shit. I didn't know what the fuck this thing meant. It lit up and I was driving, and I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
I'm glad that I pulled over and I just Googled warning light signals and what they mean, and I'm like scrolling down. I'm like, that's not it. 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 And I find it. So like low tire pressure.
Yeah. I got my first, and it's a weird icon, huh? So that one came up when I had my Ford. I used to get that one a lot, and I was like, the first time I got it, I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I had to look it up. Yeah,
because I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Also because none of my cars have ever had a tire pressure warning.
It's a weird icon too. It's like
a parentheses with like Squidward tentacles.
Yeah. It's weird.
But that's the whole thing is like, this is the newest car I've ever had. My previous to this was a 2004 Honda, which I don't even know if it had that. I don't think it did.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. I've never even seen this symbol before. I have no idea what it is. But thankfully it was just that, because I was like, what the fuck is this new car have a thing going on now? But I mean, it makes sense. I've just only taken my car to the dealer for any maintenance or anything like that. But
right,
with the pandemic and the fact that I'm not driving it as much, I haven't taken it in since the beginning of the year, I guess.
Right.
Like, it's been a long time. Let's check the chat real quick. I see some stuff come in. Josh is drinking a Mountain Dew and Di-Serono. That's an interesting combination. I don't know that I've ever had that.
That is very interesting. That sounds sweet as hell.
Josh, let us know how that is, and also where that combination come from. Sienna, obviously, she's in YouTube now because she deactivated her Facebook. I know a lot of people that are doing that. There's a lot of stupidity out there.
A lot of people deactivating their Facebook.
Yeah,
I wish I might be on the next train.
I'm not gonna I don't think I'll deactivate mine, but I might take breaks from it. Literally today, maybe a couple of hours ago, I did delete one of the first people for just utter stupidity, and they were.
What was that for? What did it entail?
It's the whole mask thing right now, you guys. Like he was promoting some sort of like no mask day where everyone just doesn't wear a mask, and calling everyone sheep, and I'm just like, it was a whole tirade. I'm like, I'm not gonna read this entire thing. I got the bullet points because I'm looking at it. I'm like, is this a joke? Are you fucking serious right now? Like, I'm not saying master saving. Like,
was he wearing Oakleys in his car when he posted this?
What?
Was he wearing Oakleys in his car when he posted this? Because that's where I get most of my news from, are white men in Oakleys.
No, he's not a white man, nor does, I don't know if he owns Oakleys, but I've known him since early to like the 2010s, and he's not the brightest character.
Okay. Do I know?
No. Well, I don't know. He was my ex-boss when I was at the gym, but he was also but no, he was literally like promoting a no mask day and calling everyone sheep and like doing all this stuff. And I'm like, you understand that this is not like us saying this is the antidote to coronavirus. This is the only thing that's literally just the most courteous thing you could do to not spread germs to other fucking people.
How dare you, bro?
Yeah.
The sheep.
Like oppression. I feel oppressed.
Yeah. I can't. It's so ridiculous. It's like, why are people? I don't know. I don't understand why people are getting so upset about the mask. It's not. No one is saying you can't do what you want to do. You just need to wear a mask. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm like the whole thing is like I'm just barely kind of coming out of my whole quarantine depression type of thing. Here I'm gonna add him in and hopefully get Ricky. Please don't blow our eardrums up. Test it real quietly. Can you hear us? I'm gonna go no. But Ricky?
Hello, Ricky.
Hello? No. Either way, I'm just like, it's. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, but I'm just like, how can? Oh, I'm just getting out of this fucking little depression thing of me getting stuck in my house. I'm like, you know what? I can do things with my family. I can do things with my friends. I just need to wear a mask and stay distant. You know, like I was on the whole bandwagon, which is not even a bandwagon. It was actually the right idea. If everyone just stayed away from everyone else that they weren't around for like 8 weeks straight, the entire pandemic would have been over in the United States. Like it has already been proven to done in multiple other countries. But that's not us. I've made my peace with that. I hate it, but it's the reality we live in. Yeah. And it's so now I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna try to create some sort of normalcy in my life while still being safe. And so, of course, you know, I've been seeing my family lately, but with masks and distant. You know, I'm just like I'm saying that I will hang out with friends, you know, outside somewhere with a mask and whatever, just like doing normal shit that you know, someone like me would do, but safer. And I'm getting better with that. But this motherfucker's like, nah, fuck that. We want to make it the most dangerous for all y'all. Because that's the whole thing is like the mask is just to prevent spreading something. It is so that it is not for someone to have a shield necessarily, a foolproof shield against a virus. It's for you, the wearer, to stop spreading germs and viruses.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how 9 months into this, people still don't get it.
Yep.
Yeah. And you everyone has their own things, you know, whatever. It's just literal science where I'm like, it's just the easiest thing you could do. It's the easiest thing you could do too.
Yeah.
You can even live your normal life and wear a mask when you're around people you haven't been around, and it's fine. Usually.
Can you hear us?
He's here, but
I can. What's up?
Oh, there he is.
Sorry.
Hey,
Had some technical difficulties.
Hey,
what's up, guys?
Ricky C.
What's up, man?
How's it going? I don't want to interrupt.
No, it's good. I was just saying that, like, I literally deleted one of the first people off of Facebook for this post because, like, he was just like saying,
I don't know
like,
how you've got this long, man. I've been blasting people off my Facebook for the last fucking 4 months.
Well, that's the whole thing is I have a very, you know, like if I can talk to somebody type of thing, then I'm fine. If they refuse to listen to facts and science, and mind you, these are actual things, not just like my opinions, not just like, oh, I've been around plenty of people and I haven't been sick. It's literal fact and science and actual human rights. If they're not willing to fucking listen, then I'll be like, you know, I'm not even going to do this. But there's a lot of people, especially during the beginning of the pandemic, when there was misinformation and just ideas that were kind of fucked up, that I could talk to a lot of my friends and they would kind of be like, oh shit, I never saw it that way. And those are the people that I'm like, okay, well, you can talk to them if you want. But there's certain people, and this guy, like, I haven't talked to him since I worked with him, which was like a decade ago. So I didn't care. I was like, I'm not dealing with this.
Right.
Go away.
Oh man, sorry for yawning, man. I thought it was fucking.
It's all good. I realized I didn't get this far, dude. We start off every episode with alcoholic beverage. Ryan already told you, even though he's wanting to promote his agave hazy as that high life.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm right here with my elixir.
Oh well, here's the agave hazy can because I already drank one.
Got pounded a bar. I want some.
Ooh. How is that?
What's the percentage?
Dude. It's actually a session, so it's not too high. It's only 4.8, but very tasty, very easy to drink.
Nice.
Josh in the comments, absolutely, it's fucked up. I mean, no one ever thought anyone our age would have to go through so much in so short of a time. But I think that a good testament to how someone is what they can go through and come out better personally. And so I'm just trying my best to create normalcy in my own life and hopefully bring joy to other people. And I honestly love seeing you and Sienna and other people and Rotten and a bunch of like people constantly coming back and enjoying our shit. And it's just the best. I mean, but the only thing you can do is try and adapt, try and make your life and other people's lives better. Also, Cherry Di Serono and Mountain Dew. What the fuck? What is that? No, I actually want to try it. Ricky just got here, but Josh is drinking Cherry Di Serono and Mountain Dew. I didn't know that was a combo.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Sounds weird.
I'm drinking for two reasons. One, it's delicious. Two, I'm eating sushi because I didn't have enough time to eat today. The Shochikubai, naturally brewed sake. Woo! Shochikubai Classic Junmai Sake is a medium dry, full-bodied, mild aroma, pretty sweet, but not super duper sweet. This is the type of sake I like, usually unfiltered, but I couldn't find it. And it's chilled. I have it in my nice wine glass, which I've been made fun of at wine bars, but why the fuck do I want to drink 1 ounce of sake at a time? It's stupid.
True.
And then I'm eating sushi, so it pairs fucking well with it. It's so good. Ricky, you drinking? I know you just got back.
I am, and I think you're going to be a little jealous of what I have. I'm drinking Cream.
It's back?
A re-release from the guys at Wild Barrel and Mo from CBK.
Wow, Barrel.
So we got Beer Zombies as well. So this is a triple hazy IPA, 10.6%. It's super delicious. This is a re-release, so I believe it was last year they did the same. As far as I know, it's the exact same recipe. So still delicious.
Did you get
that
that
released?
$1 bill, y'all.
Did you get that today?
I did. Yes.
I'm gonna go.
There's plenty of them. There's a lot. There's also a new strawberry sour that they're doing as well.
Who does
it? Who does that one?
It's Wild Barrel and Craft Beer Kings collab.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucking tell Mo to go buy my goddamn beer, and the motherfucker won't listen to or won't reply to my emails.
I mean, I don't really talk to him either, but I saw him. He's there.
Did you? He was there. Fucking piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll love to follow up with you now.
Yeah,
Josh said he made.
He's cool. He's been nice, but he's just been dodging me. He probably doesn't want it.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Josh says, "I love you. I love y'all's shit. Thank you. We love you too." He made up the combo. It's so interesting that I have to try it now. I'll be honest. It sounds so weird, but I remember back in the day. I can't even remember the exact recipe, but I think this was one of our friends. Gave us like Frangelico and Coke or something, and it was amazing. Or Frangelico and something. I think it actually was our other friend Josh. But he gave us some weird combo, and I was like, "This is fucking delicious."
Yeah, Frangelico is a weird thing. Have you ever had those chocolate cake shots?
I've made them.
I think I've had it before. Yeah, long time ago.
It's been so long, dude. This is the weirdest thing. Like, I cannot remember I don't know how to really describe them, but the typical bartender drinks, because I've spent so long away from them, whether it's been just making more classic cocktails or custom cocktails, that I forgot about all these shots that I made when I first started out, at sports bars where people just want to fucking get hammered but have it taste good. Do you remember what's in chocolate?
Frangelico and like something else. I don't know what it's like, another flavored vodka, like they mix together, and you have sugar and lemon together. So you like take a bite of the lemon sugar and then you take the shot and it tastes like chocolate
Yeah,
cake.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that
No,
too,
it's-
where it's like it basically is just like tricking your mind.
Yeah.
Where it's like here's a weird combination that it tastes like something completely different. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Says-
That's basically what that is. Yeah.
Yeah, this recipe is hazelnut liqueur, vodka, lemon wedges, and white sugar.
That's right. I remember now.
That's chocolate cake shot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, chocolate cake shot. That's just one recipe. I was
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that combo, but yeah, Frangelico is that hazelnut liqueur. It's so good.
Yup.
No, but I definitely have to go.
Money, dollar bill, y'all.
I have to go get that coin. And then you said there's a strawberry sour.
Yeah, strawberry sour cream.
Have you
as
tried
well. No, I have it, so I'm gonna try it out. Maybe I'll try it after I pop this one.
Everything around me.
it? I still haven't had a sour beer that I can remember loving or even really liking.
Yeah, the sours are always hit and miss for me, but lately I've been really into like the Berliner stuff. So it's technically not really sour, but it's sour-ish.
It is sour. It's not the type that I guess you would call, because sours I don't know, have like a certain formula, but it's a sour beer.
Yeah,
Like
so I've been really into those.
I would say a Berliner Weiss reminds me of like a malty sour or like a barrel aged sour.
It's not like a just straight sour like Warhead kind of thing. It's more of like it's still tasty, you know.
I saw a Warhead branded beer, but it's from fucking New York, and I haven't found it. Like, and I only found it online, like in pictures. And I was like,
Okay.
oh, I want to try it so bad. Like, I missed the days.
You're probably not gonna like it if you don't like sours.
Well, that's the weird thing. I want to try things that are related to, nostalgia, of course. And so it's like Warheads I liked. So I want to see what a Warheads beer would taste like. If it's actually licensed by them. Because I have had Warheads pre-workout, and that tasted exactly like the candy, and I loved it.
Okay.
If it's officially licensed, I would wager it's a different experience, is what I'd say. And I want to
So
try
the
it.
beer was officially licensed.
It looked like it.
Yeah, it had the Warheads
crazy.
like completely everything. Not just like how they kind of make it look like Warheads. It was like Warheads this, Warhead sour. I forget exactly what it
I
was.
forgot to get a screen recording of my butt cheeks last week, so I'm getting that right now.
Well, Josh just said he wants to get to laugh. So can you tell us what the fuck you're talking about? What?
You don't remember this?
You didn't get it. You didn't get anything from YouTube for this, Garrett?
Oh shit! Ryan pulling out his ass crack? No, I didn't get a thing for that, thankfully. So yeah, Ryan pulled out his ass crack, which
How funny would it be if him showing that got us one?
Got us flagged right now. Just the ass.
Jesus Christ. Well, Ryan pulling out his ass, that's great. I just got offered a few $100s to have a send pictures of my ass.
But where are you getting these offers,
Wow.
bro? Be honest.
They find me.
Shut the fuck up. There's no way somebody's just hitting you up for ass pictures. Where are you hovering around for people to find you?
I swear to God that all the people that have offered me money for pictures of my butt, I don't know any of them, and I don't know how the fuck they would have found me. I don't want to ask because I kind of don't want to know. But I have not created an OnlyFans. I have not solicited.
I still don't believe you.
I swear to God, I haven't solicited. I don't know where they find me, but I feel better not knowing, to be honest. I honestly feel like they just stumble across this and maybe like, okay, so here's the thing. Like you stumble across people on the internet and you're like, oh, that person's attractive. And then a lot of people just shoot their shot.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's. I guess
We don't do that. Like I've never offered money for any woman to send me anything that.
Well, a woman's different, but it's like guys are.
Well, I've also not offered money to a guy. I'm just saying, like I haven't offered money to anyone
I
for.
don't believe you.
Okay, thank you. I haven't offered anyone money to send me nude pictures,
Yeah, super weird.
but other people have. So there you go. so yeah.
Just starting OnlyFans, bro. Raking that money.
I have friends that have OnlyFans, and I'm like, this is weird. They have OnlyFans, and they're like $8 a month. I'm like, $8? Fuck you! I'm not taking off my clothes for $8.
I saw this one where I saw this TikTok. This fucking guy. He's like a friend of mine was like, hey, sign up for my OnlyFans, and I was like, sure. How much is it? And she said $60, and he's like, $60, and he goes, you mean to tell me your vagina is worth more than Hulu? Fucking and he's on Disney Plus all combined. he's all Mandalorian. He's like, your pussy worth more than Marvel? He's like, I don't think so.
Definitely not a bad argument.
Yeah. Oh, great argument.
Absolutely not. Okay. Ryan, be honest now. Have you or do you know anyone that has paid for an OnlyFans? Somebody's OnlyFans.
Yes.
Yes, you have.
I have not, but I know people who have. Yes.
You don't have to tell me who, but
I know people who have one.
oh yeah, I mean, we both know people that have them. I mean, it's not something to be ashamed of. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
At all.
I've definitely been curious, but also I'm like, I don't know. I know some people. Like, it's not that. I don't know.
Okay, and here's my thing, and here's what I'm saying. Because
you know what though? I pay for Pornhub Premium. If we're being real right now, like, so like I don't even feel the need to like do OnlyFans because I'm like, I pay for Pornhub.
Did you do it before or after they gave the free Pornhub?
After. Well, I got the free for like a month, and then I did and then I just started continuing to pay for it, and I was like, fuck it, it's only $10 a month, and it's kind of worth it.
I understand that because I've experienced the free version. Well, it's not a free version; it was premium for free.
Yeah. It's
why is it so much better?
It's much better. It's much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get like 3 websites for just one subscription. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool
because they're all linked together somehow. So
Ricky, do you want to chime in for porn or not?
I mean, I'm not going to say I don't watch it, but I don't need to pay for it.
Yeah, no, I haven't paid for porn. I that's a caveat, I guess you'd say. I've never paid for a porn site, but I have paid money on all of it was under $10 for certain OnlyFans accounts. Because this is what I'll say. It's weird. The people you know.
Oh, wait a minute. Were you one of those fucking ones who got suckered by that what's her face account?
Oh no. We can talk about that if you want. But first of all, I don't even know who the fuck Bella Thorne is.
Like I was totally up your alley, dude. Underage fucking an underage Disney chick.
First of all, not even fair. Because when I was all about Selena Gomez, which I still am, she's like a year or two younger than me. Us.
Still underage when you were 19, bro.
That's not fair. That is not fair.
I know.
Not fair, but true.
Yeah. Yeah, not fair, but very true.
That is not fair. But no, I was like, oh shit, like that's crazy. And then people is it just like Zach and Mary make a porno. You definitely want to know if someone's like, oh, this person you went to high school with made a porno.
Yeah.
You want to pay and see it? Fuck yes, I want to see it.
Wait, so this was somebody you knew?
Yeah.
That you went to OnlyFans?
We went to high school.
So
that is
who
a
is
little weird.
I'm not gonna say it online. Out
Why
loud.
not? Why not? They have an OnlyFans. It's
Private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, private chat.
I was like,
let me see.
No, don't say it because Brian's gonna say it out loud.
Yeah, no, I'm do it later.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay, cool. But also at the same time, I know other people, which I haven't paid for them, but I'm saying like, yeah, you fucking get your shit. It's not a bad thing, but it's like interesting.
Yeah, I'm not against it at all.
Not at all.
Make your money, dog.
Going back to that Bella Thorne thing, I'm like, that's some fucked up shit from everything that I've been reading.
But a lot of people have been doing too. Well, it's not uncommon for people to do that. This might be, you never know what it is, and then it's like they overcharge, and then people are so curious and they fucking do it, and then it's nothing.
That's exactly why I wouldn't pay more than $10 for anything that I didn't know.
That's what most of these OnlyFans things are for people from people who like aren't real porn stars and shit like that. Like they're just suckering people into being, into like, I mean, at least I hear this from a lot of other people. I don't have one. I don't do it. I've been curious, but like I didn't actually. Fuck you. I didn't actually. I didn't actually do it, but like I've heard from other people that like a lot of it is just like try them like a bait and switch.
Yeah, and I heard the only thing I've heard about this story too is that
I really want to pull this line up because I want to really dissect this. Josh, what are you saying? She's like Bella Thorne. She's some Disney chick. I never cared for her. I'm more of a Tupac dude. What?
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
Me, all eyes on me. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I didn't know those were like two options: Disney chick or Tupac.
Tupac.
There's so many in between that I'm very
like. You want to hear zippity doodah or hit him up, son? Which one do you want?
I don't know. Please elaborate, Josh. Fuck. Yeah.
Is Disney some fucking East Coast shit? Is that what's happening right now?
Bro. You remember that fucking time when fucking Disney put a hit out on Tupac?
Fuck, dude. They were like,
Man.
Mickey Mouse is like, oh, who shot you?
Break yourself, motherfucker. Nice.
No, but I heard that whole thing about Bella Thorne. It got so bad to the point where OnlyFans was like changing their
Yes,
their policy about how how the payments are processed and stuff. Which I mean, if that's gonna do that, I mean, whatever happened, I didn't read the whole story about what happened, but it had to be pretty bad if they're gonna change their whole policy.
So this is in a nutshell what I heard. Bella Thorne, who I still don't even know what the fuck she looks like. I don't know what she's from. I know she's a Disney chick. She said she's starting an OnlyFans for research for a movie.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Okay.
Then,
Fucking liar.
then she put it up a post. She's like, hey, if you send me $200 on top of the subscription fee, I'll send you nudes.
Oh
And
shit.
of course, everyone's like, what? Nudes? Which so many people, me not included, sent her the $200.
Yeah.
And then were sent photos of her where she was nude but covering herself up with her hands. And everyone was pissed.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck? What is this shit?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, and it's one thing. It's like, if you're like, she said she was going to send nude pictures. So it's like, she sends these pictures where she's like, has her fucking hands over her tits and her vagina or whatever. It's like, that's negging on goods. That's not delivering on what you said you were going to do. It's different than soliciting. No one's saying ask people or celebrities for nudes for money. She said, if you give me $200, I will give you nude pictures of me.
I mean,
wow.
technically those are nude photos, right? But like,
I don't know the exact vernacular, so I can't speak to that.
that's
But
what I'm saying.
in a nutshell, that's if someone says I'm going to send you nude photos and they send you anything where they're covering up their nipples and their vagina or whatever, that's
false
in my
advertising.
mind, that's false advertisement entirely.
That's like saying I'll send you some Legos and then you get fucking Roblox, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I'd be pissed.
No.
it's kind of true. It's kind of true. It's
Right?
I'm with you, Ryan.
Like
exactly.
some
Right?
micro machine shit.
Roblox is some fucking bullshit.
I've never played with Roblox. I don't know what they look like.
Yeah, me either.
They're fake Legos.
Okay, that's cool.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
I got like a Roblox advertisement. That's why, and I just thought.
Shit. But yeah, and so and that was one thing. First of all, the first controversy was because she started an OnlyFans, which raked in over $1 million on just subscriptions.
Wow.
Yeah.
And people who are on OnlyFans who rely on that for a form of income, who need that, especially for people that are trying to pay their rent, trying to take care of other people, they need that money, and that's what they work on. If a giant entity like a celebrity, who, I mean, she is a celebrity, granted, I don't know who the fuck she is, but a lot of other people do. If they come into your space and essentially divert the income that could be going towards you, that's fucked up. and it makes a lot of sense. Because I'm sure there's definitely not everyone for sure, but a lot of people that probably would have spent that on someone else's subscription or someone else's stuff. So I understand where that's coming from. I mean, just like any of us, if Ryan, who sells beer, was in a meeting, and then Anheuser-Busch came in, it's like, we'll give you the exact same price for our stuff that everyone else knows. Ryan be pissed. I did.
She's got paper towels.
I'm trying to relate it to this type of thing, but it's you can understand when any giant comes in. That's why actually a lot of people were kind of a little bit pissed off when Brie Larson started a YouTube channel.
Yeah, but who fucking cares though? Like, I don't know.
That's different. I mean, you don't pay for fucking YouTube.
That's way different. Like, YouTube's free, dude.
You're taking away somebody's time, essentially. I spent a majority of my quarantine time looking at YouTube. And I am now noticing that the market is so saturated that I have to pick between people or channels that I like at the same time. And so if you hear Brie Larson is putting out a video and you can't get to this other person's, who actually a lot of them rely on donations and what is the word? When people interact, the community interacting live on a lot of the streaming ones, it makes sense. But it's not the exact same thing. I'm just trying to relate it to that.
Yeah, it's not the same though.
Yeah, but so you have fucking Bella Thorne in there, and then to the cherry on top was the whole I'll send you nudes, but then doesn't actually send you real nudes.
Yeah, that is just straight up like false advertising.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Also, to clarify something, what's his name? I sent you that video from Trevor Wallace. I like Trevor Wallace's sketches. I didn't like him doing stand-up. That's what I said.
Oh. Well,
I didn't like his stand-up. I thought his videos were really funny, but he was just like a YouTuber doing stand-up. That's what.
Tell them what you're talking about, because they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I mean,
because I sent Garrett this video, because I follow Trevor Wallace on like Instagram, and he did this sketch about like In-N-Out guys who take your order like way far out of the street. So like that he did this little sketch where like they're watching a guy who's about to get in his car, and then once he gets in his car, he runs over. He's like, "What's up? I'll take your order." Like as he's not even in the drive-through yet. He's like, "Yeah, the In-N-Out's like 3 miles away, but like I'll take your order now." And it was like the sketch. It was pretty funny, but Garrett was like, "I thought you hated that guy," and I was like, "No, I don't hate him. I was like, he's just a YouTuber who did stand-up, and I hated that he was doing stand-up." That's what I was saying. But what
do you guys think about those guys?
They're very funny. What?
Okay, so that guy, and then what? Matt Cutchell. What's his name?
Matt, yeah, that guy. His are funny too. I mean, those guys are like, I mean, they're killing it with their
the skit game. They're the top that I've been seeing, especially because I mean, Matt, what's his name? Cutchell? Cuddy?
I don't know what the fuck it is. Nut Cutchell or something.
Like cut something.
Yeah.
But he was been doing the Emo's Not Dead skits, which I fucking love because I'm a fucking former emo kid. I never went as far as the sewn on skin tight pants and baby gap shirts and crazy hair, but
they're very funny videos.
I love the music, and so I love the skits. But I've also heard, not just from you or just a lot of places, where it's like his stand up is not the best.
Well, yeah, because it's not their forte. It's not where they come from. So it's like they've already. That's why I don't respect it, and that's why it's frustrating because I always say this. It's like when somebody, it's like when like a Brendan Schaub or something gets like notoriety for something else, and then they kind of just they don't work their way up to the it's like they just already have people who are going to buy tickets for them, so they'll sell out a show, they'll make all the money and not have any substance of their stage show because they're already but like as far as I know, like Trevor Wallace is like really trying. He's like actually fucking like hustling. So like I can't hate on the game, but like
respect it. Yeah.
but that's I also get it. Like I don't hate the idea of doing, but I just think some people, some of those guys kind of like they develop, they're opportunistic. They're not really like working on the craft. They're just kind of they're working on the idea that people will buy tickets for them. You know what I mean? Like this is just another it's another cash grab for them, which is kind of which eventually will hurt them in some way, because once they try and do it again, and if they do a stage show with no substance, like people will not do it again. People will not go.
But I don't think it's I didn't know if you were relating it, but I'm just saying I don't think it's false advertisement. It's like I don't think anyone's trying to put on a stage show and not be good.
Yeah, well, it's very humbling. I'm sure it takes them down a peg. Like I know that's what I'm saying is like I think a lot of these guys like they think that it'll be easy, because they've been doing, and then they'll because I've seen I saw some Vine. I was on a show with some Vine stars, and they all ate shit. It was sad.
Yeah. Like this, and people forget this. One of the biggest fucking Vine stars was like fucking Jake Paul. That motherfucker. I mean, not even big. He was just a Vine star, and then now he's big. Now he's a big name that everyone knows from being fucking ridiculous. Yeah. But
and the FBI raided his house.
Yeah, exactly.
Brittany Furlan too. She's fucking married. Brittany Furlan married to fucking Tommy Lee now.
Who?
Brittany Furlan. She was like a Vine star.
Yeah, I don't even know her name, but I remember
she's
that story.
Married to Tommy Lee.
Yeah. Well, platforms give you platforms. Platforms are called platforms for a reason. They put you somewhere, and then you can fucking take it and run with it wherever you are. So good on them. Whatever. I was gonna say was it Jake Paul? He's just having these coronavirus fucking parties, and they shut his fucking power off, which is hilarious.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. I think the governor of California like threatened to turn off people's power if they had parties, like large parties,
and I think water and power.
Yeah. And then he just kept doing it, and then he just fucking turned off his power, his water and power. And I was like, that's a weird thing, but I get it.
He's a dummy.
Yeah, 100% deserved.
Anyway, let's go ahead and move into some stuff. I'd say. Did you guys do anything? Actually, like, did you guys do anything cool or anything interesting happen?
I think grab a beer before we get into my weekend.
Fair enough. Ricky, how you doing, man?
Good. I mean, you can't really tell, but I have a sick new timepiece around my chest, measuring my heart for 24 hours.
I can't see it. Your name.
I know.
In the way.
I don't really want to show because I have to take off my shirt, but
okay.
I have a. I mean, I guess I can show this part. I don't know if it's going to show. I've been having some really bad anxiety lately, so I don't know. The doctor is checking my heart and stuff. And I'm sure, like a lot of people, I'm just talking about it because I'm sure a lot of people are kind of going through the same stuff that I'm going through. With just the recent times and changes of things happening.
My anxiety, I didn't even know I had anxiety until this fucking. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I feeling right now, you guys? It's like, my friend's like, that's anxiety. I'm like, what? I didn't know I didn't. You guys know me. I didn't know that I knew what anxiety was.
Wait a minute. What happened? You had your first anxiety attack?
Well, we're talking about Ricky right now, but I'm saying that in the pandemic, a lot of people, including myself, have experienced a spike in anxiety. To the point for me personally, I've never known this feeling. I'm like, why do I feel this way, you guys?
Yeah, welcome.
Well, I didn't know like I could feel that.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, it feels terrible. It feels like you're gonna die. And for the past 3 weeks or so, it's been really bad for me. So I have a 24-hour heart monitor on me, which is what I got right before I came here. So we're just trying to rule stuff out. Yeah, we're trying to rule stuff out with my doctor and make sure that it's nothing real serious. The hope right now is that it's just pure anxiety, and we're gonna find a way to figure out how to help that. But right now we're all.
Is it because your heart rate's been spiking or what?
Yeah, real bad. So I mean, I have underlying issues as well with my blood pressure. So I've been on blood pressure medication for a couple months now as well. So yeah, it's just it's been kind of shitty for me lately, but kind of just getting through it. And
I'm sorry, that sucks.
yeah, but I mean, just I'm sure like everybody else, it's just really it's a real tough time for everybody. So
Yeah, well, and that's like Steve and I were talking about this too. It's just like everyone's going through a hard time, so it's like it's super hard for like anybody to try and like I feel like such an asshole when I start complaining because it's like everyone's going through the same thing. Like my shit is not any special.
yeah,
right here. My anxiety and all other disorders have been through the roof recently, but staying off social media has kind of helped a lot.
That's a good point. That would help.
Yeah. I need to do that 100%.
Well, Ricky was definitely a pioneer. Not pioneer. He was like, fuck Facebook. I'm not on that, so he's off of that.
Yeah.
I know you're still on Instagram. Are you still on Twitter?
Yeah, I don't use it a lot, but I still have one.
I highly recommend you guys get on TikTok because your algorithm, if you don't fucking it's like it's personalized. So like it's for you. It becomes.
I'm on it.
Your feed, are you?
I'm on it. The thing is, I don't. Well, first of all, thanks for following me. No.
Yeah, likewise, dick face.
But I haven't posted in a long time, mostly because I consider TikTok to be much more of a creative outlet as opposed to Instagram or Twitter, where it's much more of a just like I have something to say or show real quick.
Yeah. So there's a lot of fun stuff. That's why I like it. Like I'm
not giving my info to China, bro.
Okay. Which, no, actually, you are with your face apps. All of those deep fake apps are all going there, by the way. Everyone's all about that right now.
That's Russia, bro. It's different.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, like I'll get on TikTok. Mostly like my feed on TikTok is like skateboarding, old jackass videos, or similar like fail videos. Did I say skateboarding already? And fucking Call of Duty. Like that's all my shit. But it's fun, like I'll go on, like I'll see some funny ass videos. Oh, and like funny animal videos. So like that outlet, I guess, is like it's fun. You don't have to worry about the fucking news or anything like that. It's just silliness, like that, because that's how my algorithm is. It's just like I'll get on TikTok and watch a bunch of stupid videos, just get my mind off some bullshit for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I've been dealing with that lately, and it's definitely getting better. I mean, I actually got some anxiety medication, so took that last night for the first time, and I slept real good. No, but I also have some CBD, which has been helping a lot as well.
Hey, there's this taco place right here down the street that has CBD drinks.
That's the tacos that I took to the house.
You had those tacos.
Wait, I didn't know about the CBD drink. Did you tell us about that?
No, but I mean they're well known for it. Yeah, if you get any drinks from them, you can add CBD to it.
The taco place I went to, what's it called?
X Taco.
X Taco.
Yeah, so it was the same place. So Steve was like, "These aren't the same tacos."
Place, yeah.
No, but I said I've been there a while, so I didn't know they had CBD drinks.
Yeah, they have CBD drinks.
Yeah,
last time I was there, then they didn't have them.
Okay, they don't really advertise them, but if you know, you know.
They have a little sign out there. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it's like a little sign, but they don't really advertise like online or anything. So if you go, you get a drink. Like, so I would say like, if you're ordering online like we are now, if you do get a drink from them, make sure you ask them if you do want CBD, ask them to put it in for you.
That's awesome. So I haven't experimented a ton with CBD. Guys, fucking Mireya's up in this shit. Where the fuck have you been? Hit me up to visit the Huntington for some outdoor beauty. You two guys, hope you're doing good. Oh, we miss you, Mireya.
Yeah, good to hear from you.
Yeah,
shout out fucking Mireya for sure. Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick.
One of the OGs there.
I can't do it the same way. It sucks. With this dashboard, dude, she's an OG. I don't know what the fuck you mean. Shout out, we love you. We love you.
Yeah, but do you mean the Huntington Library? Because I'm so down for that.
Yeah, she works at the Huntington Library. She can get you.
No, she just works on Huntington Street.
No way.
Yeah,
just a street. Come on down.
when I first moved back, we hung out for a day. We went to the Huntington Library. It was very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to do that. Are you?
I'm so down for that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Shit. There you go. Where are you? Miss you guys too. You work at the Huntington Library, or how's Huntington?
Man, be bitches.
Yeah. Play me in the house. Yes, one right. Okay, cool. Let's plan a fucking thing. I would love to do that. How's working? I don't know how anything works anymore, to be honest. The fucking pandemic. What the fuck is going on? How is everything working? Huntington Library, that's open? Because the fucking library over here is not open. I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess it's open.
What things are.
You said the Arboretum's
Huntington
open.
Library is an actual library.
Huntington Library is like the Arboretum.
Are you talking about the gardens? Is it just a garden?
Yeah, it's like the Arboretum. It's like a
Have you ever been to the Huntington Library?
Library?
I have horrible memory. That I don't know what the fuck anything is.
It's just a big fucking.
Oh, man.
It's like a big yard owned by some rich family, and they have they have like a painting exhibit, and there's like a bunch of nice flowers, and it's very much like
It's
the
a cool
Arboretum.
Japanese garden.
Yeah, really cool. Bonsai garden, bonsai.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if you
I've
really.
been there in a while. Though. I'm super down to go. It's fun. It's nice outdoorsy stuff.
Oh, the gardens are open, so you can't go into any of the exhibits.
So I was gonna show you online, sharing my screen, what my fucking TikTok is, but I don't know why it's not like showing that. I'm gonna show the fucking TikTok real quick. I also haven't posted anything since like March, so that's why it makes sense. Let me just show you this. Here's the one that fucking things. That was when everyone was all about, did you know you could stand your broom up? Oh my god.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I could do something with that. And then there's like a New Year's thing where I sabered a bottle. That was cool. I think I might have talked about it on there.
I just been posting clips from my podcast, and then like the shot caller video was a hit, and then this video of Lemmy.
What he did? Why is it what? Oh, he missed.
Oh, nice.
Dude, dog missing food is hilarious. But it says the gardens are open. Nice.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, man. I want to go there for sure.
Yeah, dude, you should check it out.
Trip. We'll have a garden tea party. I also have to look.
Can you take alcohol in there?
No, you can't.
Technically, I shouldn't be drinking, but
I went to the Arboretum a month ago, maybe with some friends, and we all took in drinks that we put in bottles that were not marked alcohol, but they didn't care, so we just did that.
If you're going in for free on her sign in, I would suggest not.
Oh yeah, not being it. Well, also
yeah,
I
for sure.
don't know the rules. Tell us the rules, and then we'll bend them.
They have a little cafeteria where you can buy beer, but I don't know if that's open.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I'm definitely down for some outdoorsy stuff.
Yeah, the food there is pretty damn good too.
Nice.
Pricey.
Okay,
Pricey, but nicey.
No, I'll do that.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys.
Santa says, I'm definitely an advocate for CBD products. I got to try some more stuff. The only thing I've had is my sister had a CBD vape pen. It was not a pen. It was like a.
Yeah, I just got one.
It looked like a key fob.
I gotta get one of those.
A Moxie. Or it's called Moxie.
Ryan, the voice of reason. The fuck? I know. I'm a new man.
What?
He's reformed now.
Something happened. I hit 30 and I'm a little more responsible now.
Like that much more.
Ah, yeah.
Just that much more.
Yeah.
Speaking of responsible, this or irresponsible, this I've been seeing this girl.
Ooh, a lady.
Yeah, and I went out like we hung out twice. I went on like 2 dates with her, and I was like, she's cool. She's very honest. She's a little bit older. She's got kids, fucking teenagers, right? And then she was just,
She's
teenager.
like
Yeah, she's almost 40. She's almost 40, so she's like 9 years. Well, actually, she's like 10 years older than us. But anyway, we hung out a couple times, and then I was like, this, I kind of like her, whatever. Like, there's potential there. And then like, I was like, but I'm not fully convinced yet. So like on this third time we hung out, I was like, oh, there's the crazy. That's that. Okay, yeah, you're not meeting my mom.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not that, I don't know, man. It's just I have no sympathy or patience for bullshit anymore, and it's like I know what I want, and I'll ride this wave, I'll hang out, but like I'm not sure if this is gonna go any further than that,
Absolutely. Like at this point in time or point in our lives, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Like, it's when I was in my early 20s and whatever, I'm like, yeah, maybe, I don't know how life works, blah blah blah. But now I was like, fuck that shit. Like
she's the same way. I mean, it's fun, but like, I don't know. I think the both of us kind of know it's got an expiration date,
Yeah. I remember, and this is pre-pandemic, but I remember I went out with somebody, and she ended up coming back here, and after she left, it was probably about like 6 or 7 a.m. and the light was out and everything, and she I walked her out and like everything, and then she was at my steps, and then I was like looking, and then she turned around to say something, and I just closed the door. I was like, no.
Oh shit. Bye.
I want to go see now. Bye. And she's like, hey, nope, no.
Night. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. But
the good thing was, I mean, she was like, I'm never gonna spend the night. I gotta, even if it's like 5 a.m, like I'm like, get fucking cool with me.
God bless those women.
Yeah.
Who are on the same page as you.
Yeah.
Because like I have someone who's she's a regular, and she's like super down to just do whatever the fuck she wants and I want. We're on the same page. And then 30 minutes we're laying there, we're chilling. She's like, all right, I gotta go. I'm like, I fucking have a good night. I love it.
Yeah. I love you.
I said I love it.
Good night. I love you. Huh? I mean, I love this.
I love this.
I love this
I
situation.
just want to sleep in my bed alone.
No. Yes, dude. Sleeping in your own bed alone is so overrated as an adult.
Yeah.
Underrated. I cannot sleep well with somebody that I've just met or only been on a few dates with. It takes a few times for me to get used to that body.
Even when you were with somebody, you slept separate beds.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer it.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I can't sleep without Justine being next to me anymore. It's too weird.
I get that, but that you guys
it does make sense going to like you get used to it, but I'm like, I'm not saying the opposite. I'm saying it does take time. Where someone has slept with me multiple times, each time it gets easier, but the first time is horrible for my sleep.
When I moved back home, when I moved back over here, I mean, like sleeping by myself was just not working. It just was not. I mean, there was no sleep happening. Like after sleeping next to somebody for fucking up to almost 6 years, coming back home and sleeping by myself, it was just, I just did not sleep. Like I couldn't sleep,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I finally was okay. I finally got okay with being by myself again. And then I had, that Sarah came along, and then I had her over every fucking night. And then I got comfortable with that again. And then that happened. So now I'm like, yeah, like I don't even want anybody in my bed anymore.
I did. I love being in the middle of my bed.
Yeah.
My arms are out to here.
And I mean, most importantly, I can put on whatever the fuck I want on the TV and watch whatever the fuck I want while I go to sleep.
And here's the thing.
I still hear you guys, but I'm gonna grab a beer.
Go for it. Here's my thing with dating, with being in relationships and whatnot. You can be on the same page for as much as you want. I believe, at least for me, that I will be different subconsciously in any sort of situation where somebody else is here. That's it. It's not drastically different, but different.
Wait, say that again.
So basically, like, if somebody's here, I'm gonna want to try and spend time with them or do something that they want to do or do that.
Oh yeah.
Versus
Absolutely.
like if I'm by myself, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'll just do whatever.
Yes.
I'm not gonna follow the same regiment if somebody else is here. Anyone else is here.
100%. I know exactly what you're saying. Especially like, I mean, during the pandemic,
Yeah.
I had somebody here who was like, it was like, when are you gonna go home? You know, and it didn't. I didn't mean for it to sound so mean. I wasn't really trying to be, fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? Inconsiderate. I wasn't really trying to be. I just was like,
wait, did you say that out loud?
What?
Did you say when are you gonna go home out loud?
You kind of. Well, in a sense, I said it. I said it in a way. I said it in a way as I guess fucking I don't know. I was really sincere, and I meant and I was trying to be careful in the way I said it. But apparently it was still upsetting.
Hey, just real quick, like, you got to get the fuck out for real.
No, I just was like, look, when I said you could stay here, like, for the fucking lockdown, like, I thought that shit was only gonna be like a month, like, been, like, I was like, it's been a while, like, you've had some mail sent here, like, my grandma's starting to ask questions, and it's not like, it's not like
What the fuck?
It's not something we talked about, you know what I mean? So,
Okay, so this is Sarah then.
yeah, well, yes.
Well, I mean, you've only been with one long-term person here that you've brought on the show, so I'm just saying, like, this is not a secret. I thought you meant like a lot of random people or whatever.
No. I was talking about Sarah. So, like, and I was like, it's nothing personal. Like, I'm like, I just, when we started doing this, like, I'm like, I wanted things to continue to go the way they were going, which was slow. And I'm like, oh, this shit's getting a little too serious, a little too fast. I just want to take a step back. I'm like, I'm not ready for you to actually live with me, and that's what this is right now. So,
first of all, kudos to you for fucking doing that, because it's responsible.
Yeah. Well, that's how I felt. And it's how I felt and how I feel. I still, it fucking sucks that, like, honestly, I think about her a lot, but it's like, of
course,
just, it's just, she took it pretty personally, which wasn't my intention at all. And I don't know where I was going with this.
Plus, I mean, it's common sense. Like, what are you doing, Doug?
Yeah. Like, I was, I just, that's what it was when we were talking about, like, doing things that you want to do when somebody else is around. Like, I'm very much like you, Garrett, like you just said, like, if somebody else is here, like, I'm just going to accommodate them the whole time when there's so much more important shit I could be doing.
It's just
not that they're not important. It's just that, like, there are things I should be doing, but I'm catering to you, and that's not your fault. It's just because you're here.
Yeah, it's something in your head, and I know it's different, especially for Ricky. You're married. You literally have to get in a different mindset. We just have, at least me personally, and I don't think you have been in that mindset where it's like, I can act 100% the same way I would with you here or not. It's not the same.
And when I did feel that way, I was with somebody who was very manipulative and had a lot of, was very needy. So when I would get into my moments where I was like, okay, I gotta work, could you just not talk to me for a little while?
Yeah, I find that so interesting, especially in the pandemic where you have to do stuff from home.
Yeah,
I remember back in the day, one of the first girlfriends I had that was here all the time. I tried playing a video game once, and she did not pay any attention to it. It had nothing to do with her. But every time I saw her walk by, I felt like I was doing something wrong.
Right. Yeah, I know. Well, and And the thing,
Why
was,
do I
like,
do this?
and don't get me wrong either. Like Sarah was super chill about the shit that I had to do, but just the fact that she was here,
It has nothing to do with them.
I know.
It's
And
just
I
they're
feel
there.
bad. And because like I'm like you're here not doing anything, and I have shit to do, So like,
Yeah.
which is why I ended up cleaning out the garage and like gutting it out and doing all that shit because then I had somewhere to go to be in a separate space, so I had to have a different mindset, just focused on what I'm doing. But then she'd come in and smoke cigarettes and stuff, and then I'd be like, what are you doing? and I know I can be a grouch. Like I know I can be real standoffish and shit, but it's like it's just because I get so worked up. I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing that like I don't want anybody to bother me,
Absolutely, I'm the same way. That's why I understand when anyone's like married and they're I need an office. I need a space.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Where I don't see you.
Yeah.
Not that I don't want to see you. I just need to not see you while I do other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like you want to miss the person you're with, a little bit, like even if it's just going out for the day to a job or working and Ricky's got an office,
Well, I actually wanted to ask this to Ricky now. Ricky, like because you have that extra room, at what point in the relationship and moving into there were you like, this is my office? This needs
technically it's still not my office. Even though it looks the way it does. And Justine will argue that this is 100% my room.
yeah.
But I mean, hey, I get one room, she gets the entire house,
Okay.
True. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is, I would say, unofficially my room.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like she's not welcome in here. I don't have a sign that says like, no girls allowed outside.
Yeah, we're not talking about man cave. We're talking about when was it decided that like I need a space to work without distractions?
It wasn't decided until really COVID. I mean, I wasn't working from home before this. So it wasn't until it like literally necessitated the fact that I was, we both are working from home.
Does she work? Does she work in the living room, or how does her?
Yeah, so she works out of the living room, and I work out in here, and I mean, like especially for her, where she's like, has students and an actual like, conference in Zoom. She's a school teacher, so she has like a full class going on, and I'm more of like I'm IT, so I listen to music and I'm on my computer like looking at code or whatever. So it's like very different work styles, but we still need that separate space just because I mean you just need it. You need to be in like your own separate space for both the way that we work.
Yeah.
And I mean I guess I'm very lucky where she I understand what she needs, she understands what I need, and while we're working in our day to day, we basically if I have to go to the refrigerator or something, I pass by her, I wave at her real quick, and we say hi, but we're not constantly up at each other's shit until the day's completely over and we're not working anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
So and it just kind of worked out that way, really. I mean, we didn't come together and be like, this is what we got to do. It just kind of sort of fell into that, and it's been great.
Interesting. Because like my aunt, who is also a school teacher, I don't know if it was required. I didn't ask her this or what, but she goes into her school and sets up in her classroom online. Still, nobody else is there, but that's her environment. That she's like, nope, I'm going into my school.
I wonder if that was a choice, because that's what
Yeah, it's a choice.
Is it?
Okay, so that makes sense, because like I would understand that not everyone has their own space. You know what I mean? Like that
doesn't for sure. Like she doesn't have an office. She doesn't like her home setup is not like that. She has a family where everyone just has their shit everywhere,
all the time. I know that was one of the things. Like, for me, I mean, even when I was, living on my own, it's like I never had. We lived in a fucking studio, so like I never had my own spot, and so that was kind of. And it was like, I mean, like the way my bedroom is basically with the setup of the fucking place. So it's like the computer would be here, the TV would be there, and it's like, I'm like, okay, I got to do this work. I got to work on this video or whatever. And then it's like, okay, I'm gonna watch TV, and it's like, well, fuck. The TV's on right next to me. Like, how am I gonna not watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say even here with just myself and my brother as my housemate, I'm in my living room because there's not really space in my own room, my own bedroom. It's a very small bedroom, and two, the internet sucks there too. Yeah. Originally, I had plans to move to have a studio in the garage, which would be amazing, but that shit is dangerous. I think I told both of you, it has water damage like so bad that I was talking to my cousin who has been a contractor and works with a lot of these people on buildings. She's like, that's not safe at all. I was like, I wouldn't park my car in there. Fuck that.
Yeah, but what about the fact that we hang out on top of it though? Like that can't be safe either.
It's not the safest. I'll say that.
Don't jump up and down.
Well, here's the thing. Look, it has a steel structure, but the wood part is not great. So even if something happened, it wouldn't just like fall into nothingness. It would just start to crack. Unless all of us jumped up and down multiple times with a lot of people, I don't think anything would really happen. It's just not great because you have like tiny bits that might be like cracking and shit like that. But not it's not like glass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's safe enough to be on top of for the most part. But eventually it will need to be replaced because like if you parked in there, then you'd have shit like falling on there and whatnot. Yeah. But it's weird. I've never seen this. If you go in there, there's a literal steel I-beam in the middle of it that's holding it up. It's just the wooden part is not great, but it's steel enforced. So it's
stand in the middle of the balcony is what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely. And you hear some cracks, get to the middle, or I would say just jump in the ivy. It's not a big thing.
Okay, so check this out. So
what's going on? So
I was telling you guys about. Okay, so this girl, whatever. First of all, I did a stand-up set this weekend for the first time in 5 months.
Nice. Where?
At a birthday party. In a backyard. So and I just went and did my set and dipped out. It was very weird, very like I was very rusty. Haven't done a set in fucking since January, so maybe even more than what I don't know how long ago that was. So
did you get paid for this?
No, it was just it was Bruce got paid for it and he asked if I wanted to come and like do a set with him. I was like, fuck it. I haven't been on stage in so long, I'm itching to just do it, Felt good, felt weird, but I was happy I did it. I even threw out some new shit that worked. So,
nice.
I'm happy to do it again and get back out there. Kind of just, it was rough. It's a fucking party. Who cares? That wasn't that big a deal. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I did that, and then and I had this chick with me, and then I ended up going. From there, I go to hang out at Javi's place where Steve. Okay, so Steve's there, and Javi has this roommate. I guess I won't say his name, but he's got this roommate who dates young girls. 19-year-old was his last girlfriend, who busted a B&E at their place and stole a bunch of shit out of his room and broke some stuff in the house.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that night that I go over there was the night that she hopped the fence, broke into his window, stole some shit from his room, and broke some shit in the house. Meanwhile, okay, so Javi's got two roommates. That's this guy and then his weird-ass brony cousin. And his weird-ass brony cousin is one of those guys, like, think of somebody who complained about like episode 1 back in the day and Jar Jar Binks, and like, he's like this neckbeard fucking dork. Has never, still a virgin, has never seen a vagina before in real life, probably watches hentai, and he has My Little Pony stickers all over his car, so we call it the Ponymobile. He's very strange.
Wow.
And he stays in his room all fucking day and he won't come out if there's a lady there. But he'll only come out to complain when it's just the dudes hanging out. He'll come out and be like, "Oh, it's like 12:30. I could go to sleep." And then Meanwhile, it's fucking, it's Saturday night, dickhead. Like, go to sleep. Whatever. Anyway. So this time, so we're hanging out. We usually just hang out in the little, like Javi's got like a little dining area. We just kind of sit at the table, play some music and chat, And we're sitting there, and homeboy, who had the young girlfriend come in and break up with him or whatever, break his shit and break in. I mean, like, he gets fucked up with us because he's in a bad mood. So we're like, all right, yeah, come and hang out. And he starts saying some wild shit to where, like, we were all kind of just like, maybe you should stop talking, man. Like, it's a little incriminating. Like, I don't know if I want to. It was like, oh my god, man, he was talking some fucking crazy shit about like how like he okay. It took a turn when he was like, did you all know that like that inmates get phones and they have like OnlyFans? And I was like, what? I'm like, yeah, well, I've been seeing like inmates on like TikTok and shit, like Instagram, like it's wild. Yeah, they get phones. He's like, I didn't know that. And he's like, yeah, but like I stumbled across like these videos of like inmates jacking off and stuff. And I look at Steven, he's just shaking his head like, yo, you didn't fucking stumble upon that shit. Like, I need to find this. I'm like, how do you get it? He goes, well, I watch a lot of bondage shit. He's like, so like I watched like this cage stuff, and that like went to like that led to like inmate porn, and then that led to like inmates jerking off. And I was like, that's fucking weird. Okay. And then like he starts talking about like, the kind of sex he likes and like and then mind you, this guy's like in his late 20s, and he's like, oh yeah, like I like having girls, I like fucking getting them to do things that they would never want to do, and this and that, and like he's like, just the idea that like I can convince them, I have that power over them, like I can convince them to like do something that's completely out of their character. And like he starts saying some weird shit like that, and then he said like something about how like, oh, like they call me daddy and that's my baby girl and some stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, dude, like this is so fucking weird. and he wouldn't shut the fuck up. He just kept talking. He kept just saying all this wild shit. And like, and we're sitting there like, fuck, this is a huge mistake inviting him out here to hang out with us. And it was and then like he's getting so serious, and like he starts talking about, because he's a black dude, so like he thinks like he can kind of get all philosophical and fucking wear his tinfoil hat with Steve about the system, fucking black guys and all this stuff. But like Steve's sitting there just like, shut the fuck up, like I want to hear it, because we're sitting there, we have a good time, and he's talking about how like the system is systematically murdering black people and all this stuff, and it's like, all right, man, like we're all trying to have a good time here, like why are you doing this? and he just will not stop talking. I mean, the entire night, no one got a word in. So I start to try and like revert this situation and try and just like ease the tension. Like I start making jokes, I start dropping fucking, and I start just making jokes about everything he's saying, right? And then I start to just like burn him a little bit, because of everything I know about what happened that night, everything he's saying, I start to just make fun of him. Like, I'm like, yeah, he's like, oh, I got, he starts saying like, I got something to like talk to you guys about or whatever. And I was like, I think you already went there, man. You already confessed that you watched dudes jack off in prison cells. Like, we're already there. Maybe you shouldn't share anymore. And like, I'm making these jokes, but he's not like reverting any fucking way. It's just very like Asperger's-y, like just keeps talking about himself and telling these fucking stories that have they're not even remotely like fucking related to anything we're talking about. Like I asked him about, he was talking about his tattoo, and he told this whole fucking story about his like first love that ended up dying. And I was like, how does that? And he's like, anyway, I mean, and he told this story.
And anyway, it's a rabbit.
Right. And then he goes, anyway, that's why I never got it covered up. And I'm like, oh, we're still talking about the tattoo? Like, we started that story an hour ago. I didn't know we were still on the fucking tattoo, dude. Like, oh my God, man. And so since I started making jokes about him and dating younger girls and all this stuff, like, he thought it'd be a good opportunity to start trying to burn me, right? Like start trying to like slam me and roast me and shit. you know, it was just not working, and it just made so everything he said, I would just like fire something off, everyone else would laugh, and he was just embarrassing himself. I'm like, don't even play this game with me, bro. Like, you already know, like, you can't hang with me. Anyway,
I really dislike one thing, like, because one thing you were saying is like talking about like how he wants people to call him daddy. I hate when any girl calls me daddy.
I like it, but he made it sound really creepy.
I don't like it.
It's 100% creepy no matter what.
I like it.
I don't see a scenario where it's not creepy.
I like it. I don't know. I think it's hot, but I like it in a weird. I like it in a way that, like, you know, the way like Latin chicks call you like Poppy or something like that. Like, I like that shit too.
I don't know why I'm fine with Poppy, but like, I don't know. Daddy just sounds weird to me. I had one chick do that, and I was like, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't really like this. I'm not a big fan of it.
Man, look, I like it, but I don't. I mean, but I'll have a fucking 50-year-old call me daddy. Like, I'm not gonna fucking, you know, like, it's.
I guess it kind of does depend on how old they are.
Yeah,
because like older.
That's what I'm saying. He took it to a whole other level of like creep show. You know, like, I like it. No matter.
Less sense.
What do you mean it makes less sense?
Oh no,
like,
it makes.
I'm older than you. How am I gonna be your dad? I'm way younger than you.
Yeah. No, well, and that's kind of the whole thing. It's like then you kind of just go into the logic of it. But them as older women saying "daddy," it's like, okay, this doesn't seem creepy because it's not. It doesn't even seem as creepy.
Sexual thing. I don't think of it at all like the way you guys are thinking of it. You know,
it's weird to me. For me,
it's weird.
It's not, though. It's very common, and you guys just aren't sexually fucking open.
I'm pretty sexually fucking open.
I'm not gonna be anybody's dad.
Like, I don't call anyone mommy.
Yeah,
that's creepy.
Oh,
I don't like it. Huh?
I've done that.
You said mommy?
Yeah.
Okay. And here's the thing that I know that you've done, and it's weird. Okay, so let me rephrase that. Here's something that I can't do, but I know you and other of our friends have done. You've dated someone with your mom's name.
Yeah. No.
Have you said her name in bed?
No.
Okay.
That's weird.
Because
that's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because that's something that I was like, nope.
I've dated 2 women with my mom's name. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. I mean, short-lived dated another person named Angie, but yeah.
Do I know
that
the
makes sense? I mean, you can't really control if you fall for somebody that happens to have the same name.
All
it's
for
like you're seeking out people who have the same name.
Right.
All for someone, yes.
That's
But
different.
I've straight up said no to. I've met 3 Lindas in my life, and I've never been like, nope, not doing this. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Granted, none of them made a big. They weren't great candidates. I'm just saying, I'm not even gonna go there.
Well, my mom's full name is Angelique, so like I met.
That make you feel better?
I met an Angelique, and I was like, like, I can't do this. Like, I thought she was attractive, and then I found her name out, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only close I've had was I dated someone who happens to have my sister name, but
yeah,
it's not like I seek that out.
Right. Yeah.
True.
I get it. I did it to Lauren too.
When? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
I go on dates, dude. What do you want?
I don't know. I expect to meet everyone you fuck.
Bring them to meet Daddy.
Bring the fatty. What'd you say?
Said bring them to Daddy.
Oh. Daddy wants to meet them. This is Garrett. He's Daddy.
Shut up.
Weird.
It's funny that weirds you out so much. I think Steve feels the same way, but he understands it at least.
No, I understand it, and I've been called it. It doesn't turn me off. It doesn't make me go.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just like, it's not my favorite.
I like it because it's more of like a superiority complex. You know what I mean? Maybe not superiority, but a dominance thing. Like that's kind of why I like it.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I've never really craved that much. I don't hate it, but it's not something I look for. My preferred partner, I am definitely dominant, but it's not a dom sub thing. I've had
me neither, but
I've had a handful of sub partners. I'm like, this is boring.
Right.
Like I don't like. I like a sport. I like sport. Like I'm like, you need to fucking want to do stuff because I get bored, and I do. I get bored in bed if you're not doing anything, or you're not doing enough, rather.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like that extra little thing that turns me on. Like it's like an extra spark in the bedroom. You know, I like it.
I'm super animalistic. I'm just like, this is
all right.
I don't care if we say a word. I want
noises.
Huh? Just want noises.
Just animal noises.
The best sex that I think I've ever had is like, I don't think we said a fucking word to each other. We just like went at it for a good amount of time, and both of us were like in sync with each other. That we kind of just like felt it, and it was that was it. I don't care. But then I also had like the worst sex where it's like talking and like misunderstanding or whatever. I was like, this is fucking weird.
Like there should be that unsaid fucking, just animalistic, sex. But then I do like some talking, some like, a little bit of intimate talk and maybe some dirty talk a little bit. But like,
for sure.
Then there's like sometimes where you're with somebody that just like overdoes it. And it's like so aggressive, and it's just like takes you completely out of it. Like,
I want you to fart in my mouth.
Yeah, it's just so over the top. You're like, oh, yeah, but go balls. They're like, go balls deep. You're like, what the fuck? Who the fuck says balls deep? Like, not, Jesus Christ, like, just too aggressive.
I can't think of a scenario, but I know it's happened where it's like why? Wait, what? What? What are you saying right
now? Stop. Or it's like, go ahead and say it, but don't say it so harshly, so aggressively.
Yeah, I'm like, we're having a good time right now until you said that. And I'm like, ugh.
I knew we were gonna call the cops now.
You gotta go.
Just like, murder me. I'm like, no.
Yeah, choke me. Like, there's aggressive girls who just want
the big knife.
Scalpel.
Yeah, make the dick bigger. Slap me in the face. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've had some fucking weird ones, but
yeah, I'm not into that. But I mean, I respect people who are into it. Yeah.
Well, no one
gets you off.
Some people are. I'm not into it either. There's a reason why those women aren't around.
Sure, no whatsoever. It's just like personal preference for us. It's like it just boils down to us. Like I just don't really care to be called dad.
It's like all it's like it's all personal preference, and then you meet somebody that there are certain things that you kind of give and take in the bedroom and stuff. Whatever. Like if you really like somebody, you'll do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think I said this before. Maybe not to you guys, but I've said this where I'm like, someone asked me, it's like, so what are the things where you're just like deal breakers? I'm like, one, I don't like blood. There's no chance in hell that there's any sort of intentional blood going on here.
What do you mean? Like you want to get your Red Wings?
Oh no, I actually put that as a caveat. I'm like, I'm not talking about when you're on your period. I'd be happy to. Okay. To have sex with someone on the period. I'm talking about like drawing blood. Like some people are into actual cutting, are into like
big difference.
Super aggressive like scratching. Where I like getting scratched because it's like that they're into it, but not just like I'm gonna fucking tear you apart and have you start bleeding.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I'm not a big fan of pain. I'm like, there's a certain threshold where it's like a scratch is like nice.
Yeah.
Like you need to stop.
So I was with somebody who was on top, and it was going really well, but she
pulled out a knife.
No, I was super into it because I'm like she's like fuck, she's really getting off on top of me, but she's getting into it so much that she's digging her fucking nails into my stomach. And I didn't want to stop because I'm doing what I'm like making her come, but like also she's like, like, fucking, and I'm like, God, fuck. And we drew blood that day, but it was kind of
unintentional. It definitely has happened multiple times, but it's not like a thing that I go for. So that's why I'm like, if when someone's into something like that, where it's like make me bleed, I'm like, no.
Yeah,
no.
You see what I mean? Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, unintentional. It was like, we were just so.
I've had similar shit, but it's like, I think when you're in the heat of the moment, it's one thing, but it's not like, hey, let's do some stuff. What do you like? And they're like, I need you to pound my head against the wall. No.
Yeah. What about pee? Would you pee on somebody?
No. Well, here's the one thing. I can't fucking pee with an erection.
Well, no one can.
So why is that a thing?
I don't know. Some people like it.
Like it's extreme. Like when any guy wakes up in the morning wood, it's literally designed to make you not pee. Like how is this a thing? But also at the same time, not in my fucking bed.
Yeah. I just did the fucking sheets.
That is a weird thing. But I get this, and I know this is not for everyone.
But the same thing. But at the same time, like
stuff.
What?
I don't want to make my room like I don't want to pee and I have to clean that up.
But have you ever been with a squirter? Like that's a mess.
Yes, I have. And for whatever reason, either in my head
bro.
Or realistic. First of all, I love it. The first time, I don't know if it's the first time. I'll be honest. The best time that I remember it, I was in a car, to be honest. But
me too.
I was like, "This is amazing," and then it happened, and she was on top, and I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
And she said sorry. I'm like, "No, don't apologize."
Why do they say sorry? They always say sorry. Stop saying sorry.
They always say sorry.
Some guys are very against it. Some guys are very against it. They're like, "Oh God, what did you do? You peed on me," or whatever. I'm like, that's a fucking orgasm. That is a.
I'm like, don't you ever be sorry for that.
Huh?
The last time it happened, I just said, don't you ever be sorry for that.
Yes, I've said the same thing. I'm like, anytime that's ever come, I'm like, you will never, ever, ever apologize to me for doing that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ever.
Ever, ever.
Ever, ever.
Ever,
ever.
Yeah. So it's there's very few lines. It's just once it gets to like the torture porn type of stuff, the bleeding, like I'm not a big fan of hitting. Spanking is one thing, huh?
I said I think we're all on the same page about that. It's like
but it's no shame. It's just not my shit. Yeah. The only time that something has come up where I'm like, I'm not gonna do that is when someone's like, I need you to like just fuck me like she didn't say dead per se, but she's like oh God. she's like I just need you to fuck me like I'm your fuck doll. I'm like, I need you to move. I don't want you to just lay there. It's fucking
fun fact. Did you guys know this? The first fuck doll. You want to know who it was invented by?
I know the answer, so I'm not gonna say it. Ricky, do you know?
I don't.
Adolf Hitler.
What the hell?
The Hitler.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's not so bad.
The reason behind this
I
is
don't go that far.
Yeah, it was because he didn't want the German soldiers to fuck prostitutes while they were out. So he invented fuck dolls so that he'd have them in their backpacks to have sex with while they're in the fucking shit.
Yeah, and not get like venereal diseases and shit.
The fuck.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say thanks Hitler because I've never fucked a fuck doll.
Me neither. Only losers do.
I would fuck a fuck doll if it was there, and someone's like,
"Did you guys watch Dave?"
I saw the first few episodes. I didn't get into it.
Ricky, you never watch Dave?
I don't know what that is.
Fucking Little Dicky,
the rapper.
Oh no, yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
Oh my god. Okay, there's an episode where he has like a fuck me silly.
Very true.
Was there Hitler? Why did he?
Okay. I'm just saying I mean, a little history here is Adolf
Kind
Hitler.
of ruined that name.
Adolf Hitler is actually a pretty common name in Germany. That's not an uncommon name in Europe.
Yeah. Also, I believe he has offspring.
Yeah, he's got a little Adolf. I don't know.
I don't know if they're called Adolf. They're Hitler. Hitler's a last name.
Yeah. Anyway, no,
Lee,
there's
William Lee.
an episode where he has one of those "fuck me silly" dolls.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my. Okay.
If I knew what it was, I would tell you. I don't know what that is.
I also don't know. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
All right, get ready. Get your fucking ready. Get ready right now. I'll show you.
I know what a fleshlight is. Is that the same thing?
It's
I have one.
Okay. It's these.
Okay.
Wait, you have a fleshlight?
Not brand name, but yeah,
Okay. I hope you don't get
Flashlight.
pulled.
It's different.
it's really nice.
It
Although,
lights up your room and you can
Yeah.
fuck it.
exactly. I was gonna say I only use it for like specific things because I'm so lazy. I don't want
See in the dark. Bang.
I don't
Share
want
my
to clean it all the time, so I only
Share-
use it.
share
Like,
my screen, dude.
yeah, if we didn't get pulled last
Christ.
time, I'm sure we're not gonna lose this time, I guess, right?
So those are the fuck me sillies.
What does that mean? It's just a semi torso, semi.
So it's like this latex, fucking thing that you fuck, and he has the one with the legs. It's a great.
That's in like one of the few first episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, so you see that episode where he can't come with his girlfriend, so he like fucking brings this out, and then she opens up the shower and it falls out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I was saying. I don't know. Why.
I guess it's a brand. I don't know. I didn't know what the.
The fuck me silly. That's what they're called.
Oh, cool.
Well, you're welcome to anybody tuning in right now. I said you're welcome to anybody tuning in right now. They just saw "fuck me silly" for the first time. You're welcome. You're welcome. Go look it up.
Those are available.
They're expensive.
I've seen them because my ex used to work at a sex shop, but I didn't know they were called "fuck me silly" dolls.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wouldn't pay for them. Like I pretty much fuck toys, which are not taboo anymore at all. Like I told you, I have a fleshlight that cost me like $20. I'm cool with that. But I think those dolls are like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, they are. That's what I was saying. Look, this one's 102,
Yeah, fuck that. Haha.
and that's just an ass. That's just an ass and pussy and a butthole. It's like an ass, pussy, and butthole. It's weird that it's just like body parts. Like there's no rest of it. You know what I mean? It's like
That's
Yeah, super
Yeah.
weird. I don't know if I can get off on that, to be honest.
yeah. It's there's one I saw. Okay, hold on. You got to look at this one. Okay, hold on.
I feel like I'd just be sad after.
yeah, right. Like, all right.
Look at this thing.
Like, now I gotta go clean this out with the hose.
Fuck is that?
Oh,
Are
God.
you kidding me? I'm taking it off the screen. I don't want to see that anymore.
That's even worse.
It's a foot.
Yeah, look at that. It's a foot that you fuck.
No.
No,
Yeah.
don't do that.
No. I'm not. This is where I draw the line now. The line is in.
Yeah, that's not okay.
You would. It's weird. It's so disturbing. It's like
That as a present for free, I wouldn't.
where's the rest of the fucking body?
I don't want that. No. And I get what that's there. I think there's a lot of memes online too where it's like boob guys, nice. Ass guys, nice. Leg guys, nice. And then at the bottom it's like feet guys and like nah! They look like fucking monsters.
Yeah, I don't get the whole foot thing.
I'm not
Especially
a
on it.
I don't like well here's the thing.
Bang,
Like, I have nothing against feet, but the people that are like into feet are into feet. Like
But
they're
it's
just all about the feet thing.
It's so weird. Like
Yeah.
just in the feet,
So like I have some internet friends where they do some shows and they're like, yeah, I posted one picture where you can see my feet by the pool and a million fucking comments about my feet.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck?
I like feet, but I'm not like a foot fucker. You know what I mean? Like I think
Ryan, answer this
I
or
don't
no?
know, feet are-
You have to say. I'm gonna ask you. Have you ever had a foot job or wanted a foot job?
I have had half a foot job and I thought it was very weird. But also I was like, I thought it was, I think I only I overthought it. And that's why I was like, okay, maybe we should stop doing this because it's kind of weird. I didn't ask for it. It just happened.
How?
What do you mean how? Like she was like, I don't know. Just
Did she say
something about her feet?
As a foot job, or she's like, are you having sex?
Just
Or
started-
and then she's like, and she just started
It
doing
was to get warmed up, and then she started rubbing her feet on my dick, and I was like, I'm kind of into this. And then
Okay, that's a little bit different. I'm talking about the whole lot, like basically where it's like start to finish, just feet.
no, never.
Yeah.
Never, because I want a vagina eventually.
Oh, absolutely. I'm actually one of the. This is I don't know. Whatever. Judge me if you will. I'm one of the people that unless it's stated first that this is like you want me to finish, I don't want to finish with a blowjob. I want to move to sex.
Yeah.
Like there's times where it's like, hey, we got 15 minutes, just come, and then I'm like, perfect. I know the rules. Let's do it. I love it.
Yeah.
But if it's like we have nowhere to go, it's where it's sexy time. I'm not trying to come in your mouth. I'm like, I want to fuck you.
Right. I'm with you.
Yeah. So no, I get that, but I was like, people are all about foot jobs. Some, they're just they.
People are. I don't get it. How's that fun with your for your partner?
That just seems exhausting.
Yeah.
We lost on the foot jobs.
All right, we're gonna move on from that. You guys want to get into some actual stories or not?
Well,
wait, there was another thing you told me about. Are we talking about that?
I wanted to bring up. Oh, what thing? What other thing? What was I talking about?
Salve?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could talk about her if you want. I don't know.
Well, I thought you just said you were going to talk about it.
That's not that important. It's just shit's weird. It's somebody I'm seeing, but not. I don't know. Like I said earlier, I don't know. I feel like I talked about it.
If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. Or if you don't think it's
get too much into detail.
Do you know if I can tell a funny story or no?
It's fun. She's fun. She's crazy. She's wild. But like I said, it's like do I want to? I don't know. I'm being.
I feel like I missed some of this. What happened?
Okay, this was off air before you got here. But I thought he said he wanted to talk about it, and I only want you to say something if there's funny things. If not,
nothing too funny, really. Just
okay, whatever.
Just some eye-opening things happened this week.
All right.
It's not. It's kind of it's not that important. It's not that funny. Yeah.
Move forward.
You know what I was gonna say is like, what I wanted to. Well, I just was wondering if you guys had ever had any of those situations, like where you're with somebody that's either oversharing or like being on or fucking like a one-sided conversation. Doing the podcast, doing multiple podcasts and doing stand-up has really taught me to be a better person at in conversation. You know what I mean? Listen and talk. Wait your turn. Not, you know what I mean? Like, but like, have you encountered these people who just are completely tone deaf to the room and like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you insinuating that it's me? What are you doing?
Huh? No, you're actually. Full honesty, your internet's kind of slow, and so I'm trying to catch up with you.
Really?
Yeah, you're kind of lagging in and out a little bit.
Yeah, you were for me too.
Oh, well, I didn't notice.
Well, yeah, because you're talking. So for us, what you're saying is kind of a little bit. It's not.
Let me close some shit. That's probably why. Hold on.
Yeah. So you're saying someone who's tone deaf to a conversation, and what happened?
No, I was just asking. Like, do you guys have any like stories on stuff like that? Because
specific.
I have been encountering so many of these people lately, where it's like, how do you have friends? Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of them don't, and it's hard now because I'm a very what's it called, memory wise, I'm very much what's happened recently as opposed to long term. Yeah, I'm a short term memory type of person for the most part. most of them are online,
Same.
and it's a lot of people that like they just post things and say things for attention, and when they don't get him, they like start complaining, and I'm just like, that this is not how you do things. This is not how the world works, you know. And like there's somebody literally posted, and I felt kind of bad, but I was also like, this doesn't make anyone want to talk to you. It's like, oh, nobody wants to talk to me. Well, I guess I'll just fucking go have a drink and then by myself. I'm like, okay, go. This is not
Right.
This doesn't make me want to fucking talk to you more.
Yeah, yeah. Like that'll help. Like, oh yeah, like play the sympathy card, like, or you know what I mean?
And especially if you do it over and over again, it just becomes the norm. It's like I expect this person to now just be always tone deaf to the fact that it's like people want someone, whether it's deserved or not, I guess you could say, but like people want someone that contributes to the conversation and makes like anyone will want to talk to somebody that makes your life better. And if somebody and this is not saying that your friend bringing a problem to you is an issue, not at all. No. This is someone that all they do is complain. All they do is say, "Oh, the world sucks, and here's why, and you should listen to me," and boohoo.
Yeah,
I'm saying that it's literally like if you are you know trying your best to live your life. And every once in a while, you know, you have problems like everyone does. And you're like, hey, like I could really use someone to talk to. Something happened. I'm glad to talk to you. But if every single post you have is like, oh, nobody wants to talk to me. No, I guess I'm going to drink by myself down, do this and that. I don't want to fucking talk to you. Stop just being so self-pitying.
Steve and I were talking about this, and I think it's because there's a lot of this shit going on online because people they're not going to work to small talk someone else's ear off. They don't have that outlet to like forcibly ear fuck somebody. You know what I mean? Like, so because no one's listening, they're like online, like fucking people better listen to me. You know what I mean? Like, and then they get upset when no one does because they don't actually have anything to talk about.
Yeah, I can see that. My biggest pet peeve is anybody who posts on social media and that they're in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
That is like my ultimate like,
and it's just a bracelet.
I'm not following anymore. Or like just a check-in like, I'm here. I hope everything's okay. If you're okay enough to post from a hospital, you're good, dog.
I've done
Fuck
that.
off.
I've done that.
I don't remember it.
But I put like oh, another broken wrist or something like that. Like,
well, that's a story.
Yeah, that's different.
That's saying
people who are just like, I'm here.
Like they, you know, they're fishing for sympathy. Like for me, it's like, look at my dumbass, like I broke my wrist. You know what I mean? That was
I fucking hate that.
Or the time that we got in the accident, I made a post saying that I was okay. That was
yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
Am I the other? That's offensive.
I think it's
others.
Other.
You know, that's what they call other people in jail. Others.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes like homies are the Mexican gangbangers. You got what you call it. You got paisas, which are like people that basically mostly speak Spanish or aren't from here. Right. Yeah, brothers are the black guys. Peckerwoods are the white guys, and Asians and like anyone else are basically others. There's like it's like an SAT test where at the end it's like and your ethnicity, and it's like just like all those, and then other. Yeah. I'm gonna start. I'm offended, Jose. I'm offended.
Well, now those things
don't.
You know, you can be gender fluid now. I mean, fucking racial fluid now.
I am fucking racial fluid. I'm mixed. Like that's the whole thing. The longer we live, the more mixed people are gonna be out here.
You can identify as white, black, whatever you want, bro.
Yeah, and one of the main things is like most white people are so mixed that they just don't even know what they are, and so they feel bad because they don't have culture.
Yeah, because they have mayonnaise and racism. That's it.
Yeah, but And I'm not, yeah, I'm saying this from like straight up experience. I'm like,
They
what
have
are you?
cringe.
Like, what are you? It's like, I don't know. Like, I have fucking German and Irish and fucking Hungarian and Polish.
No one wants to talk about their heritage because it's so fucking dark.
Yeah, they're all. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, history.
I'm just
Huh?
kidding. I said, why not? Let's get into it. No.
Fuck no, dude. We don't have enough time. We have like 30 minutes.
And fuck it. Never mind. I don't want to get into that either. Let's just let's move on. Anybody got any story?
You're white. You can do whatever you want to do.
It's I was talking about like how like they're trying to make like pedophiles like a fucking like
a fucking fetish.
Like a fetish. Yeah. So you can be what what the cop out there doing is now is you can be age fluid. So the fact that pedos can get away with saying, oh, like I identify as a 12-year-old boy, and so I can fall in love with a 12-year-old girl. You know what I mean?
Here's my thing, and here's the entirely what's the word I'm looking for? Not unbiased, but it's like, yes, that makes me fucking angry. What I've been asked this question just because they want to really know like a good answer, like actual answer. I believe that mental health is not addressed nearly enough in our society, in our world, in any of that. And this is not to say anyone has any past or any excuse for anything. I'm saying that so many people don't understand what mental health means and what it can lead to and how to help. Like mental health is the number one recognized and like people just don't even give a fuck if someone has a mental health problem. And so I believe a lot of things are issues of mental health that can be helped, bettered, or prevented. And that's what sucks, because there are a lot of things, and I'm not giving anyone an excuse or a pass in this. Understand that. I'm saying that there are tons of things where someone literally just doesn't understand that something is wrong.
Yep.
And we are quick to just be like, well, then you need to die. I'm not bringing any specificity to that because of the fact that it's such a broad thing, and I'm not saying, I really want to. It's a really fucking weird razor's edge type of thing, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Where somebody at a young age could, just kill a cat or kill a dog and not understand that that's wrong, and that's because it's a mental health issue. And then they grow up and they think that's okay, and then blah blah blah, and then they become a horrible person. It's like comic books covered all the time, but nobody addresses it.
The mental health thing and the sexual assault thing, I think they're in the same vein, but they're very different.
Yes and no. Like, I don't want to defend anyone that does this, but I'm telling you that
it's always
this is all can you tell me that they are right in the head? Is what I'm saying.
Well, of course,
I'm not defending them. I'm just saying, I think that a lot of things need to be mental health needs to be something that's very, very, very much more looked at and worked on in the community, because I think it would definitely help in a lot of situations. Definitely won't get rid of it.
Right, but what we're talking about,
definitely just evil people out there. I'm just saying that's one thing that I've noticed a lot. And it's like if there's so many people that don't believe there's something wrong with what's going on, I think it has a lot to do with mental health. That being said, obviously against any sort of
but also
ridiculous assaults or anything like this, in that frame of mind. But even like, and I don't want to fucking say this, but like, say that, but I'm saying like autism, for instance. The police have killed so many autistic people and people trying to help autistic people because they don't understand their mental health status. They don't understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a giant thing that we opened up that I'm just like, but again, yes, no, pedophilia, not a fetish. Just so I put that out there.
How dare
you? How dare I? Dude, one of the people that I watch is like, it's like, why do people get so offended by everything? Like the littlest tiny things. Like I was watching the trivia thing that I watch. It's a mixture of trivia and like theatrics, like WWF. One of the characters just plays this like weird out there sort of person, and he's a really great trivia person. And then one of the comments that this guy, the CEO was like, yeah, someone's like, yeah, way to go, fucking glorifying mental disorders. And he's like, what the fuck? Like out of nowhere, someone just comes up with an offense that has nothing to do with what's going on.
All right.
I'm like, I'm not trying to get offended. It's like trying to understand things.
It's just everybody wants to find something, claim it, and victimize it. You know, play the victim.
Yeah,
I'm offended.
I know you are.
I'm offended.
Yeah. Do we want to move on or keep
Harley Quinn?
Huh?
I've been watching Harley Quinn, the cartoon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, very good, very funny.
Me too.
Yeah, you guys watch it?
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's hilarious.
I'm happy.
I watched the first 3 episodes last night, so I got to finish this. I got to finish it.
There's 2 seasons. I finished the second season last week. I think
2 seasons already.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. Oh,
I'm almost
Very
done with
funny.
the first.
it's weird. I mean, it's weird in a way that it's like it's very original in the sense, but also I was like great on DC for finding a vein that Marvel can't even touch, which is this adult cartoon with their characters.
Especially because of the
Yeah.
fact they're owned by Disney, I don't see any future where Marvel even goes in that direction. They're so on the fence about Deadpool at this point.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
they were just like, well, complete, like, you know, if Marvel's going to be completely, you know,
PG.
then it's going to be, you know, it's going to be very kid friendly. It's like, why not fucking do the complete opposite? That makes total sense. You know,
Absolutely, especially with
Yeah.
I mean, it's always been shown that Simpsons and South Park are great hits, but then you have stuff like Rick and Morty that are just like fucking such a big
cult.
yeah, not even just cult, like everyone fucking
Love, yeah, for sure. Until they want to try and fucking witch hunt Dan Harmon for something he did 20 years ago.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I have a big gripe against. I'm like, you understand that people change and that they should change. You actually are hoping that people change throughout time. Like,
also, he didn't really do that. You know,
I don't know what the allegations are.
it's this sketch that lives on that he did a long time ago. It's very offensive where he like fucks a baby, but it's like it's a shock sketch, and it's not like he really fucked a baby. It's a weird fucking thing that him and his like, you know, writing buddies did back in the day.
I do think I heard about this. Was this fuck? This was a couple years ago, no?
Years ago, that people were complaining about it because Rick and Morty was a hit, and God forbid you have any success without people fucking trying to, you know, chop you down.
That's the only thing that kind of not bugs me, but like I'm like, what did I say when I was drunk on episode 33 of Humpcast? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting canceled for sure. Like,
I'll be straight up honest. If I ever hit a thing where I think I'm going on a run and hit it back, I'm gonna hit back. I'm deleting every episode of Humpcast ever.
That's a good idea.
I mean, those episodes,
at the same time, though, I kid because of the fact of what I just said. People do change and should change, and things that I believed or did or whatever, short of like killing someone. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't fucking do any of that, but I'm just saying, like, me 5-10 years ago is entirely different than me now.
yes,
And I believe it should be for any of us, or anyone in the world.
before. I mean, we've talked about this many a time on the
I'm
show.
doing it on air.
It's like, I'm definitely not the same person I was fucking 5 years ago. I mean, and for sure not 10 years ago. You know, it's like things are different.
Yeah.
Life,
Yeah,
life
for
is
sure.
different. Things change. You and if you don't change, then you're a fucking asshole.
And that's the whole thing. Is like, if anyone, I think the people that are the most angriest are the stagnant people that are like,
Yeah.
can you, like right now. And I know we don't get into politics, but at this point, there's no point in not doing it because it's just so in the zeitgeist as well
How
as.
dare you fucking cuck snowflake.
I thought you had more. Like someone's like, look what.
I bet you want Obama to come back. You know he wasn't that good at president anyway.
I would have voted for Obama for a third thing if I could.
I can't believe.
No, but like people bring up, look what Joe Biden said in the 80s or the 70s. I'm like, yes. First of all, one, not defending Joe Biden as he's our savior or any shit.
Trump said a way worse.
Way worse. Like, how about look at Trump in the last like 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days. A day ago. Yesterday.
Here's exactly my thing with Trump supporters right now is every single ad that I've seen of Trump is like, look at how bad Joe Biden's America could be, and all they do is show footage of Trump's America right now.
Yeah.
This is not gonna get any better.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I think even Joe Biden, which finally, good on him. Finally, I think I just saw him post. He was like, the whole platform Trump is going on is look how is the only person that could save Trump or save you from Trump's America is Trump.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, all right, I want to say, like, obviously I'm not pro Biden, but I'm very anti-Trump. I don't fucking care if that's
exactly. And then here, I think that it cannot be said enough. It's like in the system that we are in, it's
always a lesser of two fucking evils, honestly.
But here's the thing: a lot of people are against that because it shouldn't be, and I agree with you. However, it's not about what it should be; it's what is realistic.
What it is. It is what it is. You know.
I think someone posted something where it's like the biggest thing we can do to protest is not vote. I'm like, that's a stupid idea.
Yeah,
that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why? Right. Because in a world where everyone doesn't vote except for 2 people, or except for 3 people, 2 of those people are going to win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
In a race where there's 2 people and one person has another family member in there, that person wins.
I'm triggered.
So my whole thing is like, there's idealism, which is great to change the world. There's idealism that doesn't have any basis in reality. And the whole thing is like, you have to understand what would be ideal is probably what you're thinking. Can we possibly get there? No. I was like, please tell me in what shape or form in your mind can we get to a way where everyone's like, no, this isn't right. None of us are going to vote. Like 0 people.
Yeah.
That's an idiot fucking thing to say.
Yep.
Yeah. If you don't vote and you have the ability to, then you're just as much at fault as
voting
now for the wrong person.
Yeah. So right now, the only thing I can say, and this is how you know it's fucking it's intense. We want so badly to just be your fucking escape from this bullshit, but it needs to be said by us, by anyone that has a platform.
Yeah, I try my best to just avoid all this shit too. It's just
I can't right now. And you know, I mean, it's like I can't. I'm literally unable to vote because my right has been stripped away because I'm a felon. But I will tell you,
which is another huge issue that shouldn't even be fucking possible.
It's exactly right. That shouldn't even be a thing.
I also agree. But I've done as much research as I can, and yes, there are so many other candidates that I would love to vote for. That's not the case. Right now, you have 2 actual options. Can you write in Kanye? Yeah. Should you? Fucking no.
Absolutely not.
You know what's crazy to me?
No. Let me actually rephrase this in a fully, entirely unbiased thing. If you wholeheartedly agree with everything Kanye says, yes, you should vote for him. If you are against somebody else and you're just like saying, fuck it, I'll just vote for Kanye then, that's dumb. Here is Trump. He is actually going to win unless everyone that we can possibly get votes for Biden. Because remember, anyone listening right now, the actual majority of people voted for the other person. Yes, she was Hillary. It was somebody else.
Her emails, though.
And we fucking lost because the Electoral College.
But her emails,
yes. That's if we can possibly make this a landslide is the only possible way we're going to get it. And then I honestly, truly believe he's going to fight it, and we're going to have a civil war, and we're going to need to.
Yeah, we burn the White House down. Again.
We have a race.
Yeah. The thing is, it needs to be uncontested. It needs to be uncontested what the fuck is going to happen, and we need to just make it so that the person that has the greatest chance against Trump wins, which in this specific case is Joe Biden. Is he my first choice? No. Is he my second choice? No. Is he my third choice? No. Is he above Trump?
What do you care? You can't even vote.
Huh? Yes. I'm saying I'm not voting because I can't. Can I make a choice? Yes.
What's annoying to me is like when I'm on like dating apps and stuff, and like I'll see some profiles that just straight up say like Trump 2020. If you're pro Biden, don't even message me. And I'm like, you fucking what? Like, I'm like, when did I'm like, why is that?
You should match with him just to fuck him over.
What?
You should match with him just to fuck him over.
I mean, like, I don't care, but like, why are you such a fanboy about politics? You know, it's like,
yes, dude, like, and that's the whole thing is like the people for Joe Biden who are actually with him are not nearly as diehard as
like these
Trump
fucking
fans are for
people.
Trump. And the reason is, and I saw this in a meme, and it makes the most sense. It is Trump is not winning over his fans by his policies that are going to help them. Trump is winning over his fans because of his policies that fuck over all the people that they don't like.
True.
Yeah.
Which includes them, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like, are you racist? Then don't talk to me.
But yeah, it's. I don't have a politics show. I don't want this.
It's so weird that people don't understand that. That's like the same thing as like if I went like, you know, if I had a dating profile and I was like, fucking, I don't know, like Marvel movies only, and if you don't like any of them, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if
you don't believe
you don't like movies,
Robert Downey Jr. is our Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, then you go fuck yourself.
You go fuck yourself. Don't even bother talking to me. If you like,
I love you 3000.
You like the Phantom Menace, don't even fucking bother talking to me.
What's your favorite Bible verse? I love you 3000.
Psalms, I love you 3000.
Yeah, and so it's
don't talk to me unless you like Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Jar Jar 2020.
I feel like the major issue is along the political spectrum, which it should be a political spectrum, let's be honest. But along this spectrum, it's like everyone who has any logic or sense in the world, and then this tiny chunk, but it is a fucking solid chunk of Trump 2020 and everybody else.
Yeah.
The problem is that everyone else isn't everyone together. It's just not this. But this is all Trump, and this is all the rest of the world, which makes sense. But it has to be a unity against something. I think this is, and I can kind of relate this to racism. I love this saying, and I agree with it wholeheartedly. It's not enough to not be racist. You have to be anti-racist. You have to be against racism, that you actually need to do things to stop it. So same thing with Trump. It's not enough to just be like, I don't support Trump. You need to actively do things to make it so that Trump is not our next elected leader, or else we're all going to die.
Can we move on? This shit's exhausting me.
Yeah.
It's me, bitch.
I may have some news for you. Go ahead.
Entertainment news, everybody. This is just broke out. I'm not gonna get to this story. I have a question for you. News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that periods attract bears.
Woo. The only reason I didn't want to do that is because I wanted to go pee and get a drink, but Ryan beat me to it. I did want Ryan to be here for this, but I mean, like, we did start this off and say this, of course. It's like we want to talk about Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace. Excuse me. Rest in peace, Chadwick, bro. Fuck, I'm drunk. Why is this the thing?
Chadwick Boseman.
I drank the whole bottle of sake. This is why it's hard for me to start my fucking segment after this. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. He actually just died over the weekend, I believe Friday, at the age of 43. because of colon cancer, complications due to colon cancer, and it's a very interesting circumstance because of the fact that I believe he hid it from almost everyone except for those closest to him, and it's unclear. But I would imagine that Marvel knew about it as well, just because he's in such a big franchise and all that. I don't know that to be true at all, either way, true or untrue. But he's been fighting the colon cancer for about 4 years now, and he just succumbed to the complications this Friday, and it has definitely impacted the world greatly. He's known for a lot of stuff. I think a lot of us in our circles, of course, mostly know him for Black Panther, because that's what he's most famous for. He played Jackie Brown, played
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie, right? Sorry, it's before you got here. I was like, I'm drunk. I was like, why am I reading this right now? I'm not doing a great job right now.
He died the day
Jared
after.
drank a whole bottle of sake.
I did. It's empty. I don't know where.
He died the day after Jackie Robinson Day.
It was the weekend of the whole celebration of him.
It was the day after Jackie Robinson Day, though.
Was it? I thought it was just. I thought they postponed it. It was like a couple months ago.
Well, the day Jackie Robinson Day was when the Mariners walked off the field.
Okay.
Which was in protest to it was the day after. It was like I looked it up because it was there was a baseball game where the team walked off the field and left a Black Lives Matter t-shirt on the field. They protest.
Actual Jackie Robinson Day is April 15th, but it was postponed because of COVID.
That's what I'm saying. They postponed it because it's a specific day of the baseball season. So since the baseball season shifted,
it was postponed.
But yeah, so Jackie Robinson, James Brown, of course, Black Panther, T'Challa. He's just done so many things, and one of the things that I think I saw and I found this out recently that I loved. He's like he kind of refused to actually be any character that was very stereotypical, which I think was great. He turned down numerous roles who were gangbangers or drug dealers or anything like that, where it kind of brought down what you thought a black character would be.
Yeah.
So that's definitely respectable. There's so many things I can go over, but it's just such a crazy thing, especially right now, where it's like you didn't expect this. You didn't expect this at all in the slightest.
It's just we keep getting hit with these waves of fucking bad news this year. It's just nothing but bad news. It's like,
and here's the thing, like it's magnified by the fact that we're all kind of just stuck here.
Yeah,
so,
which is already bad, and then it's like more bad news after more bad news.
It's one thing, and this is actually a testament to a lot of things, especially the civil rights movement that's going on right now. Is that so many people are paying attention now because of our circumstances. Are the circumstances good? No. Is it the main reason that we're paying attention right now? I want to say yes.
Yeah.
But yes, especially for something that has nothing to do with the situation. You're just like, what? Like this and Kobe. We're just like, what?
Yeah.
Why? Like it has nothing to do with our circumstances right now. It's just a horrible, horrible situation. And because we're all at home or unlimited social interaction, limited shit going on, like we're just like, this is what we dwell on. Like Ricky knows this because like we're gonna play like video games. Like I can't fucking do it right now, guys. I'm crying. I'm legit crying right now. The day that he died, because I have a lot of friends that were just like posting stuff and saying exactly how it, like what he meant to them, and what the impact of this happened to them. And I am an empath to a degree where it's like I feel so bad. Like if any of you were to just like tell me anything and start crying, I would start crying. It weighs so heavy on me.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to put myself above anyone else. I'm just literally saying like I couldn't do anything that day. I couldn't. Once I found that out, I was like, I feel so bad.
Yeah, it's sucks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the morbid part of me is like Oh, at least you got to get out of here. I'm really not feeling 2020
Yeah.
or this planet right now.
Hey, Brock, I agree. So does this monitor on my heart.
Yeah. I love you guys. Just want to let you know.
Hey,
I love you both.
I'm gonna send you or check.
Love you too, dog.
Yeah, I love you.
Ryan's like, that's cool. I'm gonna send you something real quick.
Check out this meme.
I forgot to send this to you guys. I'm gonna send it to the both of you right now.
Okay. What is it? Like, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Why am I what?
Ryan just froze.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
I froze.
No,
You were, now you're not.
you were frozen. What's up? What are you sending us?
I sent you this picture. It's like it's a meme. It's funny.
Where? On the private chat?
I sent it on your Facebook
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what that is.
because now I can't.
Oh, that. Yeah. I'll show you guys right now.
Ryan's 100% frozen now.
What the fuck?
No, he's back. I can hear him.
My internet has been choppy as shit lately, dude. It's fucking pissing me off.
There you go. Somebody
Oh,
pointed
yeah.
out that Wolverine is really just two Batmans kissing, and I can't stop thinking about it. I agree to that, and I've seen it, and I also can't unsee it.
Yeah.
This is new to me. Now I can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Hey, did we talk about? I know I don't know if I got too drunk, but did we talk about fucking the Marvel stuff on Fortnite? Like,
Oh,
Yeah. You've been telling me to get on, dog.
I just saw like a fucking ad for that. I was like, that looks so badass. You can
it is.
fucking
I'm.
play as Wolverine and
I'd say, can I? No, I'm not gonna launch the game.
how do you? But you have to pay for all that shit though, like, or can you actually just get it?
So,
Just buy the battle pass.
Battle Pass, which is like
Battle
$9.
Warzone Battle Pass, yo.
Well, how's that going?
It's not Marvel, though.
Do you have Thor? Do you have Iron Man? Do you have Wolverine in Warzone? Is that what you're doing? Yeah.
Mystique,
Can you fly?
Storm.
Can you just like fly over everyone's fucking building and fucking murk some people? Because that's the only way I'm gonna do it. Because I'm
Yes.
fucking tired. I hate these assholes who just like super build a giant tower when I'm trying to fuck them up, and then I shoot them twice, and then they heal in their stupid tower, and then they fuck me up.
Well, multiple things. So first of all, they have Silver Surfer's surfboard, which launches you in the air. You can fly over people and then fuck them up. They also have right now Doctor Doom's gauntlets, which will launch you in, like you can launch them in the air and then start shooting them in the air, and then a giant spirit bomb on top of them. So yes, you can launch up and fly over people and then fuck them.
Finally, even the playing field a little bit.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
you have in the battle pass included, you have Thor, you have She-Hulk, you have Groot, you have Mystique, you have Storm, you have Wolverine.
They all
and
have like
Iron Man.
separate powers, though. They all have separate powers. Like they all have individual things.
In the game, yes, but I mean, because they're trying to be like cosmetic, when you are them, you don't get them. You don't get those special powers that do the things, but they have in the game, you can unlock the items that give you those powers.
Oh, I see.
And then you can buy stuff. So right now, the last thing I bought was Silver Surfer, which I haven't played with Ricky, but I don't know if you knew that, Ricky. I feel like you did. I bought Silver Surfer and his surfboard, and I love it.
Surfboard.
I need to take a piss real quick. I like when you took your piss, I was like, "Fuck, I need to go." You guys,
I went to get beer.
talk amongst yourselves.
I don't want to talk to Ricky.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. So what's going on with you, man? You got your ticker?
Just dying, normal shit.
Man. Yeah, I'm slowly down. I went skating on Saturday. I had a terrible day on Saturday, like terrible skate day. Just did not land anything. Spent all day trying like 2 tricks.
Yeah.
Not happening. Like just did not happen. But I was like, I spent all fucking day trying my ass off, like all day. Nothing. Just could not. It just was not happening. And
Yeah.
we skated for like 4 hours. So by the time I got I was like okay. And this is my first day back after I fucked my knee up. So like so yesterday and today I've been so goddamn sore. I've been able to I literally couldn't get out of bed on Sunday. I would my entire body was sore. There was
like I've never been good at skating, but I've always like watching you and like other people like that go for it again. Like I'm like, man, like I've been really tempted to like try it again, but I'm just like as soon as I fall, like I know I'm just gonna like destroy myself. So I'm just like,
just take it easy, man. It's like, look, I mean, I'm not trying anything I don't feel like I can't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, even just to go and run, you know, go down some ramps or something. It's like, and honestly, it's for me, it's almost there. It's more therapeutic to hang, you know, being the motivation of just like being with your boys and trying to like do different things and pushing each other. You know what I mean? Like that's something that's been missing for me. Like even in stand up, like that was a thing, you know, with my friends and trying to motivate each other, you know, to get better, to do well, to push harder, you know. It's like I need that. I need like a supportive group, you know. So and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yes, it doesn't even, you know, it's you know, like I said, it's like kind of a mental thing too. I mean, emotionally, it feels good. It feels good when you're just there. You know, it feels like it used to be. Just being with the homies, pushing each other, trying to do some new shit. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think like that's part of like the problems I'm like having like literally like my internal body now is having of just like, you know, like just being inside all the time and like not going out. Like it's literally having an effect on my body.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're ever up to it, fuck it. Like come out and just hang out, dude. It's like it's good for the spirit. It's good to be around positive energy and like, you know, just the atmosphere of positively trying to reinforce people. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for
no matter
sure.
what it might be, even if you want to show up to the skate park and try and drop in for the first time, like, you know, well, I'll push you to do it. You know?
Yeah.
You should come and hang because it's like it's good hangs. We just, you know, last time I took this like pre-workout thing the last time I went and it started to fuck with me because I was like, my heart was fucking I was like, fuck, I think I'm gonna throw up. it was fucking with me like oh man.
How would you do that?
I don't know. I just thought like this will wake me up. And it all it did was just make my skin tingle and my fucking heart rate go. And I was like, my heart was fucking racing. So I had to like take a fucking break. I had to sit down for a minute. I'm like, Jesus, man, like I don't know. And my pupils were all dilated and shit. I was like, Jesus. It was fucking with me. But yeah, I had to like chill. I had to chill for a minute, but yeah, because it was like I went hard as soon as I got there too, and so like because I had all this energy, so I went and then I realized I'm like, fuck, okay, maybe I should sit down.
Yeah, I mean, I have a board, man. I'm kind of tempted for sure.
I'm down.
I might take you up on that.
And like I said, you don't got to get too gnarly. Just fucking just hit the ramps, ride around. Like no one's gonna talk shit. Like. And we go so early. We go so early, so no one's there. So it's like, you know, it's just a total fucking like, you know, low pressure vibe. It's nice.
Yeah, dad bod fest.
Totally. Yeah, it's fun, man. The only one, fucking Julian is just killing it right now. I mean, on Saturday he was crushing, and it was the only thing that was keeping me going, you know, because it was like watching him. That guy, he's just. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I'm hoping something like that'll click with me one day, but he's just, you know, like almost like nothing ever happened.
Damn, nice.
Yeah, and he wants to get footage and shit, and I'm just like, man, let me get my fucking kickflips back at least before.
How's skating been going?
Well, you missed the whole conversation about it.
All right, fuck me. Moving on.
I was just saying, I was telling Ricky, I was telling the both of you, even if, you know, whatever. I was just saying that the positive energy and the cheerleading vibe and all that stuff with the guys, you know, kind of pushing everybody, you know, just the motivation and the feeling of accomplishing something is something that's been a real therapeutic thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that sounds great. I've recently, been going out and I'm feeling like, fuck, I don't want to get on a skateboard anymore because my ankles and my knees fucking hurt.
Yeah, me neither. But me too. Fuck, I mean, but it's like, just that there's nothing like it. Even if but everyone's at a different level, and I understand that, and so does everybody that I've been going out with. So it's like, it's just fun. It's fun, and it feels good when you do something, and everyone's there to cheer you on and motivate you. And it's just no matter what caliber it is, just as long as you're pushing yourself to do something you're not ready to do or you're not really comfortable doing, and you actually get it done.
Yeah, I agree. That's awesome. Just to get back on board, let's move on. What do we got here? We got. Let's skip all that. There's one thing I wanted to watch. Ryan and I watched this beforehand, and I'll play it so Ricky can see it. Have you seen the trailer for the Haunting of Bly Manor?
No.
I said it.
A burp manner.
I said it in an accent. It's the Haunting of Bly Manor.
Yeah. Nice.
Got it.
Got it. This is a follow-up to The Haunting of Hill House. Same people involved. They seem to be going with an interesting sort of amalgamation of something new and American Horror Story, where I'm seeing cast members of The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, it's like the same actors, just in a different story.
Well, that's the whole thing. I haven't looked into the fact because I've only seen 2 actors from the other one, and so I don't know the entire same.
Elliot, right? That's Elliot from fucking ET. Did you guys know that?
Who?
Oh shit.
Who?
The dad from Haunting at Hill House. The young version of the dad.
Oh, I did not know that. I mean, it's been I've only saw it the once, and I haven't seen it in a while.
So yeah, the young dad with the piercing blue eyes. That's Elliot.
Wow. Okay. Well, good. That's cool. If when this comes out, I think I will rewatch Haunting of Hill House. Not alone because fuck scary things.
Loved that show. Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, of course I watched it. Ricky, did you watch it? Do you like it?
Never seen it.
Too many scaries.
Yeah, I don't watch scary shit.
Even with just
it's a great,
she's not gonna watch it. She refuses.
It's a great show, man. Like, it's a great story. It's a scary story, of course, but it's a great fucking episodic story.
Yeah, it's a good family story that's wrapped in a horror, if I could tell you that. It's a family story that has a lot to do with a family trying to figure out their own lives and the relationships with each other.
But this trauma happened when a lot of them were young because they lived in this
haunted mansion.
Yeah.
Hill House.
And that's Hill House, and that's followed them.
Yeah.
And then kind of helped shape them into what they become, and then
it's got what's her face, the Silk Spectre.
Oh yeah, I fucking love her, dude.
So hot.
Yeah. Dude, she was in Entourage. Huh?
So want to touch the hiney?
So
yeah. She was in Entourage. She was in Entourage as the main character's agent for a season, and there was sexual tension, and she's like, "Do you want to bang this out?" And they ended up banging for days. And I was like, "That's the fucking dream right there. It's amazing."
What a woman.
Yeah. What is I hate when I can't remember people's names. The more drunk I get, the less I remember people's names, but I can just see their faces. I know their entire body of work. I know all this shit.
I know her entire body too.
Hey.
No, you know what I've been doing? I keep spacing out on fucking adjectives. Or words. Yeah.
Carla Gugino. That's her name.
Yeah, I don't even know her name.
I'll show you.
What?
What?
Show me what?
Carla Gugino?
It's gonna be YouTube friendly.
She's an actress.
Oh, Carla Gugino.
Carla Gugino.
Yeah, she's such a babe.
She was Silk Spectre. She was in a bunch of other shit. She was in, yeah. Huh?
She's a babe.
Babe? Yeah. I guess she was in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice as the ship voice. I didn't know that.
What the fuck? Okay.
That's awesome. Oh, she's also in Man of Steel. That's cool. Tied to DC.
She's a voice.
Yeah, voices.
Huh.
But she's also like a super hottie.
She's also a babe.
She's also a babe.
Twing.
Yeah. She's like two
She's from Florida. You know, she's crazy.
yeah, that makes it more enticing.
Yeah, it really does. So call you daddy.
Less than
She's
that.
got some bath salts on her.
Yeah.
What fan?
Why do like some of these photos look drastically different? Like that black and white photo.
She's been working since like this, like the early, like the 90s. But like this is her in Haunting of Hill House, where I was like, yes, awesome. Yeah. She played the mom. She was super hot, creepy when she was possessed, because there was that happens to a lot of them. So it's not really like a spoiler.
That picture right there from Haunting at Hill House.
Which one?
With the daughter one right there. Down.
That one?
Yeah, the creepy looking one.
Oh, I don't like the creepy one. But
I don't want that.
I like the nice one.
I don't want that.
I don't want that. I want the nice ones. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's bad.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but Haunting of Bly Manor. Don't really know a lot about it, except that it is tied somehow to this, whether it be in story or just
whatever.
The members.
Oh, and The Boys season 2 comes out this Friday, yo.
Oh, does it?
Please, yeah. You guys never watched that show? Oh, Garrett, you watched that show?
Yeah, I watched it. Ricky, did you not?
I watched it too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this Friday. What? Oh, by the way, I watched this fucking thing this weekend. 2 nights ago, I watched the thing. It's a documentary about David Arquette. Have you guys watched it? Have you guys heard about this?
No.
It's called You Cannot Kill David Arquette, and it's about David Arquette. It's about all the flack he got from the wrestling people, and how Hollywood shunned him after Ready to Rumble. And then now in his 40s, he like starts from the bottom and goes through the ringer of like becoming a professional wrestler.
What the hell?
And dude, and it was such a good documentary. Like super good. What?
I didn't know he was going to do that.
Yeah, he did this. So like apparently last year, like he did this whole thing where he trained with like luchadors. He went and did these like backyard wrestling things, like with nobody, like and they followed him around doing these like shit show wrestling fucking things, and like just to gain like professional wrestlers and professional wrestling fans respect. I mean, he fucking went for it like 100%, to where like he like got cut with like fucking broken glass like in his neck, and he was like oozing blood, and like he had to go to the hospital and shit. Like it was crazy, dude. Like
why would you want wrestling fans respect?
I don't know. I don't know, man. But it's like you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's like it's both sad and like and gratifying at the same time. Like it's sad the way he's treated by like a lot of people, and the way he talks about like his Hollywood career and all this stuff, and then it's sad that he goes to try and like prove himself, and people still fucking treat him like shit, and like, you know, purposely hurt him, you know, like these wrestlers who are like, you know, he's doing these shows with and shit, like they're fucking around, like they're legit trying to hurt him, you know.
I forgot Ready to Rumble was a movie. I'm looking that up right now. It's
why would he get any flack for that? It was a fucking like stupid movie.
Well, wrestling fans are fucking stupid. So, because
David Arquette, Oliver Platt, Scott Caan. I have no idea who those people are.
Oh, I love that movie though. Don't you dare, Gary.
It's a good movie.
Great movie.
Hold on, I want to watch the trailer real quick and just.
We have one of our hometown fucking places in that movie, dog.
That's right. Fucking Derry's in that movie.
Is it?
Yeah,
I didn't know
It
that.
is.
You crown somebody. I will rule you.
Buenos nachos.
I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
We gotta fucking talk.
My dream girl, bro.
It's just a stupid movie. Why would he even get any hate for this?
I got your poster up in my room.
Which one?
It's this one.
Ready to rumble. Wow.
Ready to rumble.
Some of your movies. Oh, here it is.
That's the trailer? That doesn't tell me shit except that Rose McGowan and David Arquette.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
All you needed to know, bro. Now that was like the home movie version.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, so what happened was after that movie, to promote the movie, he was actually like in WCW. So he was like wrestling and shit, and like there was a thing that they wrote into the WCW that he didn't even really want to do, where they like beat him up and throw him over the heavyweight champion, and he accidentally wins the heavyweight championship.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. And so because of that, everyone was super fucking mad because it's like a pay-per-view and they threw David Arquette over like the heavyweight champ. And so
that's not on fucking David Arquette.
Not at all, but wrestling fans are
exactly.
So he apparently like that really fucked with him because like everyone thought he was like Hollywood thought he was a joke because he was legit a wrestling fan, and he was like playing to these wrestling shows and stuff and doing those things for promotion for that movie. Everyone thought he was a joke, and then the wrestling fans thought he was an asshole just because we're sick of these untrained Hollywood actors coming in, taking over our fucking pay-per-views. Anyway,
the reason that they're getting more views.
Really good documentary. You guys should definitely check it out.
Yeah. Now I'm super interested. I want to watch this fucking movie.
You need to watch it. I watched it with Stephen Javi the other night, and it was fucking fun. And especially with Javi being a wrestling fan, like he was talking about how like he remembers all that shit.
I'm a big wrestling fan. And first, did you watch the fucking thing I sent you or no? Probably no, but I want to know. The Chris Jericho Kevin Smith match with the trivia.
No. Well, because you said it was starting at like 5. I was busy.
Well, it's on YouTube. You could go back and watch it whenever you want it.
Oh, no, watch it. I will.
Yeah, but so the undercard is 2 people in there. I would skip that.
Like it's a fucking boxing match. That's funny.
Yeah, no, I mean so here's the thing with this, they mix the theatrics of wrestling, but actual trivia. So the outcome is not predetermined.
I got it, bro.
I'm just saying it's the undercard. That's what they call it.
I get
it. Bro, when have you ever heard me get excited about a sport?
I get it, bro. It's not a sport, by the way, but I get it.
I hate you. I can never have anything that I like, and this is why. This is why I won't share anything with you ever again.
It's not a sport.
No, they want to be a sport, and I support them.
Technically, wrestling is the Olympics.
Yeah.
Real wrestling. Even yeah.
No, I was like, they're like, if spelling bee can be a sport, then fucking trivia can be a sport. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But also, I want to see this now.
Spelling bee is not a sport either.
Well, it's on ESPN, so
better have the fucking dairy in it.
I think the trailer does. It's the same trailer.
Buenos
no,
nachos.
it's
I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
That's way longer.
No. I feel fine.
Gordy and Sean had dead-end jobs.
People always said I was a dreamer, an idiot, and a waste of life, and I will never amount to
There's a
anything.
guy.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
No luck with the ladies.
Brittany, let's go out again. We'll talk about me and you.
Dude, you're in there.
And no one to look up to.
Your sister shot her first perp today.
That's nice, Gabby.
But at least they had a hero.
Jimmy King is the greatest wrestler of all time.
That guy?
Wrestling's
Yeah.
Wrestling.
First of all, I can't see that guy without seeing the guy from year 1. Do you remember that character?
Yeah. Yeah. Super gay dude. Yeah.
He's like, I want him to rub oil all over my body.
I need a new oil boy.
King! Oh my god, a 4-post massacre! No one can survive this! This isn't even a pay-per-view! Damn it! We made it! We're alive! Would that be raw sewage I'm smelling? I kind of always like that smell.
Now, these dreamers
Me and my associate, we're on a quest to find King.
It's here!
Hey, Shermanator.
will go.
That was it. That was the dairy. Go back.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, when they showed the Shermanator.
Now, these
Find King.
It's here!
Shermanator.
Real quick.
It's like a real sound, but that's the dairy right there.
There it
Hey,
is. Hey,
shout out El Monte. Que lo-
Monte.
Let's use that specific shot. All
We're on
right.
a quest to find King.
It's him!
They show the whole thing in the movie.
any lengths.
Nice.
Oh, that was great!
And do whatever it takes
We got a friend. He's gonna get you a trainer.
Everybody knows wrestling's fake.
to put their king
You feel fine?
back on his throne.
Any match, anytime. The steel cage. Steel cage wins. Whoa! It's done. Bring it on!
This is a lot of yelling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot of wrestling.
It's a dude movie.
This is the most 90s movie I've ever seen in my life.
What
Yeah.
year did it come out? 99, maybe.
Chicks rock.
Ready to rock.
Like that scene. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Yep.
Why is he barking? Although
He's ready to rumble, bro.
he's ready to rumble.
What year? What year is this?
Trying to go back to Rose McGowan.
Oh, she's down.
Yeah. Let me look this up. I gotta look this up.
I'm gonna say 2001.
I'm gonna take bets. Ricky, what do you think?
2002.
Okay.
I said 2001.
I say the year 2000. It is.
He's right.
Put it up on screen.
Drum roll, please.
The year 2000.
2000.
Shit.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was saying it's very 90s. So they filmed this in 1999 at least.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, April 7th, day after my birthday. That's
It's
cool.
it's after Scream 2
Nice.
or Scream 3 or something.
I've never seen a Scream movie.
What in the fucking what?
Me too.
There's so much in the zeitgeist of just like people talking about them that I know so much about them, and Ryan's gone.
Why do you have blue tape on your bed?
Dude, I feel like that.
There's like a random drug. There's a bunch of sad tissues.
Sad tissues are happy tissues.
There's a whole roll of toilet paper for some reason.
Yeah, dude. What's going on? What? I feel like this didn't look like this last time I saw. He has a drastically smaller bed. He has a sheet on his bed at least. That's good.
That's good, yeah.
Fucking
Okay.
entire trash can full of jizz tissues, toilet paper. Is it cooler? What's in the cooler?
A cooler, hearts.
What happened?
Can you hear us?
Nope.
Were you just gonna leave me on there?
Yeah.
We're just dissecting your room for the podcast.
Yeah, we're analyzing. We're saying it's like, all right, so this room a little bit different. We got a whole thing of toilet paper here. We got a can full of tissues. We're not sure if they're happy or sad tissues. Or...
Both.
Yeah. By the way, Just because we're on this fucking tangent.
What?
It sounds so weird. What do you guys jerk off into?
Tissues. What the fuck?
So you catch your entire fucking load in a tissue?
Depending on where I'm at. What do you mean? Why do you jerk off? I mean, sometimes I'll jerk off onto my belly and just wipe it all off.
Ew. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worse than what I thought.
I've never asked this question to another dude, and I just didn't know because I'm like, I'm very methodical about everything that I do, which I
usually jerk off into a mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's my favorite usually, but during the pandemic, have not done that. But I was like, I get like a fucking trash can with like a shopping bag type of thing.
Why do you jack off into a trash can?
It's like a tiny trash can. It's a little trash. It's like a waste paper basket.
What? That's weirder.
How is that weirder? It makes more sense. It's a waste paper basket. Huh?
So you only jack off standing up?
No.
Then okay. So how do you jerk off into a wastebasket if you're lying down?
I don't lie down. I sit.
Okay. So you sit up and jack off. That's the only way you jack off.
Not the only way. I'm just saying, like, when I usually jack off, it's like I'll be sitting, and then like I have a fucking waste paper basket that's right here with an actual plastic bag in it, and then I'm like, and fucking is in the bag, and then I can just take the bag out and throw it away.
What the fuck? You were wasting so much plastic.
That is a big waste of plastic.
There's a huge waste of plastic bag.
Oh no! It's not.
You're filling up a whole fucking
I fill it with trash. It has trash in it.
So you just
just come in trash.
Why is that a weird thing?
I think we should wrap this up before we go any deeper.
No.
I think we should wrap this up. We are 2:46 in.
Everything's weird. No, tell me, what you guys just catch it with a fucking tissue?
For the most part, usually, yes, that's what I do.
That's fucking weird.
How was that weird? That's what everyone does.
Yeah, it's literally not weird at all.
Ricky, you into tissue, probably, right?
Yeah.
What? That I have like a fireman's hose. It goes everywhere.
You don't, first of all.
No.
Ryan's
you could just cover it. What?
You're frozen. What'd you say?
All you gotta do. Oh my god, dude. I don't understand how you can't comprehend catching it with a fucking tissue.
Cause fireman's hose.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It goes everywhere.
It's a penis. You know how to use it.
Yeah, it goes everywhere though, and so I prefer. Actually, here I don't like to just
go see a doctor.
I honestly didn't think I would get this much flack for this.
Wastebasket. Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, it's time to wrap this up.
All right, I guess so. Fuck. So it was such a good time, you guys.
That was
all right. Well, thanks everyone for listening to what they did.
I ever wanted to know.
What?
I said I learned more about you this episode than I ever wanted to know.
I think in fucking quarantine, I'm just like, fuck this. I want to fucking talk to people.
Come to waste baskets.
Also, yeah. Nothing bad about it. In all honesty, it's logical. I'm not wasting things. I'm not putting in a new fucking thing.
Getting comfortable and jacking off into a Kleenex.
No, that sounds.
You
horrible.
love trash. We get it.
Hey, let's be real. Garrett's been coming in trash since fucking.
But I'm just boom. I gotta get a rim shot. Fucking.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
It's whiter.
Whatever, dude.
You're not helping your case.
I'm not editing that case is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna second guess anytime I throw anything away. I'm gonna be like, did you come in here?
Probably. All right. Thank you, everyone. I guess we'll see you another time.
Good night. I gotta really piss. I'm out of here.
Don't come in your trash.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hit it already.